The LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU. This is the place in college baseball.
First pitch, he drives down the line in right field. Stay fair, and it is back-to-back jacks. 2-2 pitch, called strike three on the outer black. Drive home safely. Tigers win. They walk it off in the bottom of the ninth inning.
LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball is on the air. Play ball! This is exciting live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
Called strike three, struck him out.
Brought to you by Cox, the official communications provider of LSU Athletics. McDonald's, official sponsor of the LSU Tigers. Our Lady of the Lake, official healthcare provider of LSU Athletics. Albertsons, the official grocery partner of LSU Athletics. Hancock Whitney, the official bank of the LSU Tigers. Louisiana Blue, official health insurance provider of LSU Athletics. And by Coca-Cola, official beverage partner of the LSU Tigers. The Powerhouse.
3-1 to Bear. Launched in the air to right field. Giving it a look. Ty Evans will just watch it go.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network. Powered by People's Health. Welcome in to the Hub International On Deck Show, presented by Hub International, Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Visit hubinternational.com. Coming up, Talking with Tigers, a trip around the SEC, the pitching matchup, the starting lineup, and a visit with Tiger skipper Jay Johnson. It's time for LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball. Now, let's go inside the broadcast booth on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It was another early morning. It was another LSU comeback victory as they walked it off last night in Game 1 of this series over the Razorbacks by a final of 5-4. It happened around 1:16, 1:17 after review here at Alex Box Stadium. Hello, everybody. This is Chris Blair along with Tiger champion Doug Thompson and our straws during the drink back inside the Capital One studios. Adam Gattuso welcoming you once again to Skip Bergman Field inside Alex Box Stadium here on the campus of LSU in Baton Rouge for today's play-by-play story. Well, there's some clouds in the skies, but it looks like we are set for a first pitch coming up at 5:30 in Game 2 of this heavyweight SEC matchup. Tigers last night able to get the win in the bottom of the 10th inning after a great performance by Kate Anderson in a starting role, good relief effort by Chase Shores, and then Zach Cowan comes in and closes the door as he picks up yet another win on the season. The Tigers had Jared Jones lead it off in the bottom of the 10th. He got aboard with a single, able to advance to third base with less than 2 outs, and then it was Ethan Fry who went 2 for 4 on the night, able to drive in a sac fly RBI. The play at the plate after review says Jones was safe. The Tigers celebrate as they picked up a solid victory and got a leg up in this early series. Again, the Tigers now 39-11. In SEC play, they improved to 16-9. And today, they'll hand the baseball to Anthony Ianson, arguably one of the best pitchers right now in all of college baseball, coming off a complete game victory last week in Game 2 of a doubleheader against Texas A&M. For the Arkansas Razorbacks, again, no lack of strong arms for the Hogs. They'll have right-hander, a junior, Gage Wood on the bump today to face your LSU Tigers. Again, the crowd is here. Should be electric here at the box. Find your favorite chair, grab your favorite beverage, and join us for Game 2 of this series. It's Arkansas, it's LSU, and it's coming up next on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Baton Rouge isn't just the capital of Louisiana. It's the capital of college baseball. The fans, the players, the entire atmosphere. When it comes to baseball season, there's no better place than Baton Rouge. And the fun extends beyond the box, with plenty to do off campus. Explore some of Baton Rouge's best fights. Visit our incredible museums and enjoy the sweet sounds of swamp blues, born right here in Louisiana's capital city. Check out visitbatonrouge.com for more things to do on your next trip.
Hey, Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
Winning isn't everything. Wait, excuse me, read that wrong. Winning is everything. Hancock Whitney Bank is supporting today's action because we love to see people win. And we're supporting you with knowledge and support because we want to see you win too. Your business, your goals, your hopes, and your dreams. The right bank makes all the difference. How can we help you win? Visit HancockWhitney.com to find out. Hancock Whitney Bank, member FDIC.
Back with more on the Hub International On Deck Show. Time now to talk with Tigers. Presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
We're back here at LA Box Stadium, Skip Bertman Field. It's game 2 of the series between LSU and Arkansas. It's time for Talking with Tigers. We're joined now by LSU right-handed pitcher Chase Shores. Chase, of course, was instrumental in last night's win coming out of the bullpen. And Chase, another great victory for you guys. It just, again, demonstrates the character, the resilience of the team. Your thoughts on the way that the Tigers came through with a big victory last night?
I thought it was good. I thought Cade had a good outing. I thought I bridged it well, and I thought Zach did a really good job closing it out. He's been electric all year, and we just caught another glimpse of it last night.
And you've really come on in recent weeks, as you mentioned, as in that bridge role. Tennessee 2 weeks ago, last week at Texas A&M, and last night, you've recorded a lot of very big outs. Just your thoughts on that role and how you've really embraced it.
I think it's great. I mean, as long as I'm getting opportunities to pitch, I'm happy. So anything I can do to help the team win, honestly.
Your thoughts on facing this Arkansas club, what you've seen so far? They came into the series leading the SEC in batting average, tons of home runs, a lot of big numbers. Just your thoughts on how you guys continue to approach and try to neutralize them.
I mean, I think we prepare well every week, but Arkansas, they have a lot of good hitters on their team, and I think we're just kind of doing our deal and not playing the opponent, just kind of playing our standard.
And speaking of that standard, of course, at this time of the year, you're familiar with it, having been on a national championship team. This is when things really get interesting. You guys are playing for tournament seedings and things of that nature. Just your thoughts on the way the team has come together with that mindset now that school's over and you guys are baseball players full time.
Yeah, no, it's been great. I mean, I think the whole season has kind of prepared us for, what's about to come. And I think this weekend's kind of a huge, step in the right direction, too. Just playing a really good team in a 3-game series is just going to prepare us for regionals and super regionals.
Absolutely. And, of course, today, starting on the mound is Anthony Ianson. And Anthony, as we know, was phenomenal last week against Texas A&M. Complete game to defeat the Aggies. Just your thoughts on the way that Anthony continues to emerge.
Anthony's great. He's a better person than a player, though. He's a great guy, and he deserves all the success he's been getting. He puts in the work every day, and I can't wait to see what he goes out and does tonight.
All right, and finally, Chase, the bullpen itself, along with you, Maverick Rizzi, of course, Kaysen and Zach, Primo, Cooper Williams, a lot of guys really contributing out of the bullpen right now. Just your thoughts on the way that you guys seem to be really coming together at the right time.
yeah, I think we're all just kind of, sticking to our process and just trying to do our job. Everybody wants, a better role, but we're all just kind of, anchoring down and just being there for one another and just, taking care of what we need to do and just owning our role. And, when our name gets called, we're going to go out there and give it our all for our team.
Absolutely. All right, man. Again, congrats on last night. Looking forward to the rest of the weekend. Good luck to you guys.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Chase Shore's with us, talking with Tigers. We got a lot more to come. Tigers versus Razorbacks after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
That's why I joined the team at LSU Sports Properties. Our goal here is to help businesses make big plays both on and off the field. If you want to give your brand that competitive edge and be a part of the biggest stage in college sports, give the corporate sponsorship team at LSU Athletics a call. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225-578-2788. Go Tigers.
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. We're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Leading you up to first pitch, this is the Hub International On Deck Show. Time now to take a trip around the Southeastern Conference. Presented by Visit Baton Rouge, Louisiana's capital city.
Back here at the box, getting ready for Game 2, Arkansas and LSU. The Tigers winning in dramatic fashion earlier this morning around 1:16, 1:17 here with a walk-off in the bottom of the 10th inning. Tigers get the win 5-4. Fans, remember all LSU Sports Radio Network broadcasts stream for free on the LSU Sports mobile app. You can download the app for free on iOS or Android. It's the LSU Sports mobile app presented by BASF. We create chemistry. Well, of course, there was a thriller here in the opening game of this series around the SEC. There were also some interesting scores, an interesting series already here in the next to last weekend of SEC play to take us once again on a trip around the Southeastern Conference. Once again, here's Tiger champ Doug Thompson. Doug?
Thanks, buddy. Two teams have already completed 27 games. They have 3 final games remaining in league play. South Carolina is one of them. The Tigers is who they will finish up with. They get swept this weekend at Auburn, 24-2, 11-10, and 11-3. That's how those 3 went. They wrapped up yesterday. That puts Auburn at 16-11 and South Carolina at 5-22. The standings coming into today's play: Texas sits at the top. They're 19-6. Arkansas is 17-8. Georgia and LSU are both 16-9. Tennessee is 15-10. Auburn again 16-11. Vandy sits at 14-11. Ole Miss is at 14-12. Alabama and Oklahoma are both 13-12. Florida is 12-13. Kentucky is 11-14. Mississippi State sits at 11-15. Texas A&M is 10-15 after Missouri last night, Chris, gets their first win of the SEC season. They're now 1-24, and of course South Carolina 5-22. Some other scores yesterday around the league: Tennessee defeated Vanderbilt by a score of 3-2. That one is being played in Knoxville this weekend. Kentucky wins a close one over Oklahoma in Lexington 4-3. Georgia wins game 1 of a doubleheader against Alabama 19-3, a 10-run rule in 7 innings. And then game 2 in Tuscaloosa, Alabama able to fight back and get the win there. Actually, that game is still suspended in the top of the 5th inning. It's 6-2 right now. Alabama leads that one. Missouri again gets their first win of the year with 6 runs in the top of the 9th inning to defeat Texas A&M 9-6. Florida beat number 1 Texas 8-2 in Austin. Ole Miss and Mississippi State also played 2 yesterday, Chris. Ole Miss won game 1 of the doubleheader 10-4. Game 2, Mississippi State pounded back with a 4-1 victory. Today, one game has gone final. That is Kentucky has defeated Oklahoma 8-5 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Texas and Florida are knotted up at 2 apiece in the top of the 5th inning. How about this? Missouri leads Texas A&M for 2 straight days now. Missouri leads that one 2-0. Again, they have a little bit of work to do, though, only in the top of the 5th. Top of the 5th inning, suspended in Tuscaloosa, waiting for that game to pick back up. 6-2, the Tide lead it. Vanderbilt just took a 2-run lead against Tennessee. They lead 4-2 in the top of the 4th inning. The only other game tonight, Chris, other than the one here in front of us, will be that Game 3 in Starkville, Mississippi State and Ole Miss. That'll start at 7 o'clock Central Time.
Thank you, Doug. Tiger fans, remember, if you think you have what it takes to be a true Caniac maniac, you can prove it at the next home baseball game to win a prize pack, courtesy of our friends at Raising Cane's One Love. We'll continue on the Hub International On Deck show. Up next, we'll take a look at another solid starting pitching matchup for both the Hogs and the Tigers. Doug will break that down as we continue right here on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
As a full-service industrial contractor, Bartlett Group specializes in maintenance, turnarounds, and capital mechanical projects, refractory, soft crafts, fabrication, and more. Just a few of the companies that Bartlett represents include Excel Scaffold, DECS, Deltec Manufacturing, GMTS, and Precision Refractory. Bartlett boasts the best talent retention record with highly trained and seasoned professionals. Our mission? To deliver first-class service with the best scaffold system and experts. At Bartlett, our strength is our people, driving our growth and success. Choose Bartlett Group, where exceptional is standard.
Hello, this is Jan at Toyota.
Hi, Jan. Is now a good time to get a new Toyota?
It is. We like to say your summer starts here at your Toyota dealer. Now through June 2nd, we have a great selection of Camrys, Corollas, Tundras, and more.
Right, your summer starts here. I'm a pet sitter, and business is way up as people enjoy their new Toyotas.
Stop, Sebastian. Goldie is not dinner.
Right, your summer starts here.
Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details.
Toyota, let's go places.
In Louisiana, we love our LSU Tigers. When the band strikes up those 4 iconic notes, the fans go wild. At Louisiana Blue, we're Tiger fans too. That's why we've teamed up with LSU Athletics to bring you the compassion of the cross and security of the shield, so you're free to wear your stripes and roar. Live Louisiana. We've got you. Louisiana Blue, Louisiana True.
Proud partner of LSU Athletics.
Here's a look at the game's pitching matchups as the Hub International On Deck show continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Last night in Game 1, LSU walks it off in the bottom of the 10th inning with a 5-4 victory. Great pitching matchup to start last night's game, obviously, with Zach Root for Arkansas, Kate Anderson for LSU. Then at the end of the game, it came down to Gabe Gackel for the Hogs and Zach Cowan, who picked up the win for your Tigers. Not much different coming into this matchup. 2 really solid SEC pitchers will be on the mound to get it started. And to break that down for us once again, here is Tiger champ Doug Thompson. Doug?
Thanks, Chris. For Arkansas, they're going to roll out the right-handed junior, Gage Wood. He's 6 foot, 205 pound, out of Batesville, Arkansas. His fastball will reach up to 98 miles an hour. His curveball will sit in the mid-80s. He'll throw a slider in the upper 80s, low 90s, and a changeup also sits in the upper 80s to low 90s. He's going to throw that fastball most of the time to left-handers and righties. He'll show the changeup, or excuse me, the curveball about 20% of the time to both, and he'll mix up the changeup and slider, again, depending on if he's facing a left-hander or a right-hander. He comes in with a 3.77 ERA. He is 1-0 on the year. This is only his 5th start. He's just now coming back from some arm trouble. His last 2 outings were at Texas and at Florida. We'll get into those as the game goes on. He has pitched 14 1/3 innings this year, 10 hits allowed, 7 runs, 6 earned, 2 walks, and 28 strikeouts. Let me say that again. 14 innings pitched, 28 strikeouts, and only 2 walks. Opponents are hitting 189. We are told, Chris, he will have one of the best right-handed curveballs that you'll see in the league. Speaking of great right-handed curveballs for the Tigers, it's going to be Anthony Ianson. He has been as steady as can be. His ERA is a 3.16 coming into the game. He's 7-2. This will be his 13th start of the year. 1 complete game, of course. We remember that very recently. 68 1/3 innings of work for Ianson. He's allowed 54 hits, only 24 earned runs, an impressive 105 strikeouts to 26 walks. Opponents hitting .213. Anthony Ianson, kind of the same task at hand yesterday. I was talking to Coach Nate Yeske before the game. The Tigers were able to get 21 hitters out in less than 3 pitches, and Anthony Ianson will be looking to attack early in the strike zone and try to get some early outs just like yesterday, and see if they can repeat the same success. So a great pitching matchup, 2 great right-handed pitchers here today. Again, Chris, another pitching duel shaping up.
Gage Wood for the Arkansas Razorbacks and Anthony Ianson for your Tigers. Fans, if you're planning an event, Grayson's Events and Entertainment has you covered. They have everything to make your next event unforgettable. Just call 225-436-6520. You won't be disappointed. We'll continue with more. Up next, we visit with head coach Jay Johnson. See how much sleep he got earlier today. And back out here at the ballpark trying to clinch yet another SEC series. That's coming up right here on the Hub International On Deck Show from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans! No game day is complete without Noel Spirits from Noel Family Distillery. Founded by a father-daughter duo, Noel Family Distillery is the only Louisiana distillery offering authentic tequila. Their additive-free tequila captures the spirit of Louisiana, creating a spirits experience worthy of the Tigers and their loyal fans across the country. Noel Tequila is proud to be the official tequila of LSU Athletics. Enjoy Noel Tequila at the box or grab a bottle of your own at many fine retailers. Learn the unique Noel Distillery story at noeldistillery.com.
Albertsons is making shopping and saving easier than ever. Check out Albertsons for You on our mobile app or at albertsons.com, where you can shop online and save over $300 weekly with digital coupons. Earn reward points every time you shop in-store or online and redeem your points for free groceries. Download the Albertsons app or go to albertsons.com to start saving. Albertsons, fresh foods, local flavors.
Hey, Tiger fans, get ready to swing for the fences because the 2025 baseball season is upon us, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be part of all the home run celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to LSU baseball games or to any other live event in Baton Rouge, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of LSU Athletics. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Do you have both Medicare and Medicaid? With the People's Health Medicare Advantage Plan, you could get up to $280 per month to spend on utilities, healthy groceries, and over-the-counter items. $280 per month. Don't miss out on these extra benefits. Call 1-844-663-2133. Plans are insured through United Healthcare Insurance Company or one of its affiliated companies, a Medicare Advantage organization with a Medicare contract and a contract with the state Medicaid program. Enrollment in the plan depends on the plan's contract renewal with Medicare.
Before the Fighting Tigers take to the field, time to visit with the top Tiger, LSU skipper Jay Johnson. Presented by Hancock Whitney, the official bank and credit card of LSU Athletics. On the Hub International On Deck Show from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Coach, come out here. Looks like we're going to have a great day for baseball here at the box. And just when I think you guys have given us the most incredible moments, you do it again. The team last night able to come back from behind, early morning finish, and what a way to do it.
Yeah, a great win for our team. One of the best wins I've been a part of at LSU, for sure. And like I said, after that Tennessee walk-off game, maybe in my career, as I said on the radio show last night, massive hats off to the fans. Like, it wasn't full, wouldn't expect it to be at 1 a.m., but it sure felt like it was full, and it really made a difference in the game last night.
I know talking to you said, hey, this was a total team effort. Kate Anderson, Zach Cowan, Chase Shores on the bump for you. You knew the defense had to be perfect. They were, and then you got the hits you needed when you needed them.
Yeah, it was winning baseball is what it was. You got a great start. You got a good bridge there with Chase. Offense ties it up. We did some things better and more in character last night. I mean, we hit the ball hard early in the game with Stanfield double, Fry homer. Set the stage so we get some guys to third with less than 2 outs, which we didn't do in College Station. We executed 3 of those 4 situations. We got the free bases with the walk with Milam and Stanfield, and then the big hit with Derek. So I thought we looked like ourselves last night, and the pitching did the job. Good game on defense for the most part. couple mistakes that we lived through, and it's a great win against a really good team.
Talking about game 2, obviously Anthony Ianson, who has just gotten better as the season has gone along, as well as Arkansas. As you said, one of the not a lot of weaknesses on this team, and that certainly starts with their pitching staff.
Yeah, and it's electric tonight, too. Like, we got a tall order with Gage Wood. I mean, it's 98 at the top of the zone with the fastball and a big-time hammer. I don't know who has the best curveball in the big leagues right now, but if I'm going college baseball, it's one of the best curveballs in college baseball. So I liked how we took at bats last night, and I think it's the recipe for what this team needs to do, and we're going to need to do that tonight against him because he's a good pitcher, and we obviously know they have a good lineup. So what a great night for baseball. This is the place to be in college baseball tonight.
Real quickly, I know that Anthony Ianson has done exactly what you and Coach Eske have asked him to do, and he's gone out and he's executed perfectly. When you see the Arkansas lineup in person, in live, real time, what do you think he can do to keep them at bay?
You got to get strike one, hands down. We have to have the count in our favor, and then what Anthony does better than probably any pitcher in the country, maybe tied for first with Cade Anderson, is mixes, and so he can throw any pitch in any count. So it really makes it difficult for the hitter to zero in on one thing, then get them in between, and then now you can collect some outs along the way.
All right, Coach. Well, as I said, going to be a great night here at the ballpark. This place should be electric. Best of luck. Get after them.
Awesome. Thanks, Chris.
Head Coach Jay Johnson, everybody. We'll take a timeout. We come back. We'll get you the starting lineups for both the Hogs and your Tigers, and then it's game 2 here from the box on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
That's why I joined the team at LSU Sports Properties. Our goal here is to help businesses make big plays both on and off the field. If you want to give your brand that competitive edge and be a part of the biggest stage in college sports, give the corporate sponsorship team at LSU Athletics a call. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225-578-2788. Go Tigers.
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
Going to the track, the wall, see ya!
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
Wrapping up the Hub International On Deck Show. We are just moments away from first pitch. Time now for the game's starting lineups. Presented by Cintas. Build a better workday when you partner with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com.
Seats are filling in here at Alex Box Stadium in anticipation of the start of Game 2 of this top-tier SEC series between the Arkansas Razorbacks and your Fighting Tigers of LSU. Fans, Capital One offering checking and savings accounts, no fees or minimums. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Let's take a look at the starting lineups here for Game 2. First for the Arkansas Razorbacks, now 40-10 on the season, 17-8 in SEC play. Charles Davalon again will lead it off. The sophomore left fielder batting .346. Vahiba Aloy will bat second. He's the Hog shortstop. Junior helped leading the team with a .377 average on the year. Logan Maxwell will bat third, play in right field. Kahio Aloy, younger brother of Vahiba, will be the DH once again in the cleanup spot. Cam Kozel, the second baseman, will bat fifth in the order. Brent Iredale at third will bat sixth. Ryder Helfrich, the catcher, batting in the 7 hole. Reese Robinette at first base will bat eighth, and Justin Thomas Jr. at center field will round out the order for Coach Dave Van Horn. Now for your Fighting Tigers of LSU, 39-11. They are 16-9 in SEC play. Derek Curiel leads the top of the order. Freshman In left field, batting .356, Jared Jones will bat second and play first base. Daniel Dickinson at second base will bat third. Jake Brown gets the start today in right field. He'll bat cleanup for the Tigers. Ethan Fry, the DH and hero from last night, will bat fifth in the order as the designated hitter once again. Stephen Milam at shortstop will bat sixth. Michael Braswell III at third base will bat seventh. Kate Arambini gets the start behind the dish. He'll bat eighth. And Chris Stanfield in center field will round out the order for your Tigers. That's a look at the starting lineup. That means first pitch on the way right after this quick break on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
When it's miserable outside, you will be comfortable inside with an energy-efficient Trane air conditioning and heating system found at TraneSouth.com. Trane's a proud partner of LSU Athletics. Trust Trane to lower your utility bills and save you money. It's hard to stop a Trane, but it's easy to afford one. At TraneSouth.com, find rebates, tax credits, special financing, and a reliable Trane dealer, subject to credit approval. Visit TraneSouth.com for details.
Will Scott Mobile Mini is the global leader in modular offices and storage containers. Keep your products safe and secure with our wide array of vault-like storage containers. Need shelves and lighting for your container? We can help. We have the right container for your industrial, commercial, or residential storage needs. All of our offices are delivered ready to work with customizable furniture options to fit any need. Give us a call at 800-841-7016 or visit our website at www.mobilemini.com.
In Louisiana, we love our LSU Tigers. When the band strikes up those four iconic notes, the fans go wild. At Louisiana Blue, we're Tiger fans too. That's why we've teamed up with LSU Athletics to bring you the compassion of the cross and security of the shield, so you're free to wear your stripes.
Hey,
and
Adam,
more.
go ahead and
live Louisiana.
bypass the play-by-play bumper there about to start.
Louisiana
So
Blue,
just bring it
Louisiana
after the final
True.
spot.
Proud partner of LSU Athletics.
Good Saturday afternoon, headed into the evening hours. Back here at Alec Brock Stadium, Skip Bertman Field, here on this Saturday, Game 2, Arkansas and LSU, just moments away from the start of this matchup. Anthony Ianson finished up his warm-up tosses. He's ready to go. Charles Davalon, left fielder for the Razorbacks, will stand in. Left-handed hitter. Last night started the game with a double. He went 1 for 4 for the Hogs last night. Ianson steps up on the rubber. And the right-hander fires. First delivery down the middle with a fastball for a strike, and we are underway. Time of first pitch, 5:32 Central Time. Again, some clouds in the area. We'll get your game day weather report coming up.
They better not even think about it.
The 0-1 down in the dirt, blocked up by Aaron Beatty. That'll even the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Checking your game day weather report, brought to you by AccuTemp. Chance of power outages never. If you get a whole home generator from AccuTemp, keep the power in your hands. Here's the 1-1 from Ianson.
Yes, sir.
Oh, beautiful. Breaking ball drops in on the inside corner, just at the thighs of Davalon, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, some clouds in the area. Time of first pitch, 69 degrees. Partly cloudy skies. There's a swing and a foul off the bat of Davalon to stay alive. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, looks like we'll have the clouds with us most of the evening, but right now, no sign of precipitation. We should be good to go. And hopefully get done with this one well before the midnight hour. Another 1-2 pitch. Swing and a bouncer right of the mound. Look at Ianson. Fly off the mound. Glove it on the hop. Toss to Jones at first, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, Davalon was 1 for 5 last night. He did have that 2-run double. But Ianson's curveball, we're talking about the other guy's curveball. Let's just talk about Ianson's curveball for a minute. That thing's 81, 82 right now. Has some serious downhill action on it.
As we mentioned, Ianson coming off a complete game victory last Saturday in the second of a doubleheader in Bryan College Station. The Heba Aloy stands in. The right-hander takes the first pitch. And a fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. You heard Jay Johnson mention to us prior to the game. Recipe for Success brought to you by BRQ Seafood and Barbecue, official catering service of LSU Athletics. As Ianson delivers an off-speed pitch for a strike, jumps ahead of Aloy, 0-2. He said the key for Ianson, not all that different from Cade Anderson last night, is He's getting the first pitch over for a strike. That way his pitch mix can take over, and we saw it there. 3 pitches, Aloy retired as he chased a breaking ball outside. Great start for Ianson, a ground out, now a strikeout, and 2 gone here in the top of the first.
Yeah, that was the slider, 80 to 83 usually. That one at 87. Ianson's got a little extra life here early on.
That'll bring Logan Maxwell to the plate with 2 down and nobody on. Just underway. Tigers in their white unis, purple pinstripes. Arkansas with their red jerseys, white pants, and a red pinstripe down the leg. First delivery missing with a breaking ball, and it's 1 ball and no strikes now to Logan Maxwell. Maxwell last night in the order 0 for 4. 1-0 pitch. I want to strike at the knees on the outer part of the plate. They even it up, 1 ball and 1 strike. This is a very powerful Arkansas offense, near the top in a number of offensive statistics, not only in the SEC, but across the country in college baseball. With 2 outs, the 1-1 from Ianson. Ground ball. Milam scooting over to his left. Picks it up, throws to first. In time. Quick inning of work for Anthony Ianson. 3 up, 3 down for the Razorbacks. We played a half inning quickly. No score. LSU coming to the plate. Leading it off, Derek Curiel, Jared Jones, and Daniel Dickinson. Back after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
That's why I joined the team at LSU Sports Properties. Our goal here is to help businesses make big plays both on and off the field. If you want to give your brand that competitive edge and be a part of the biggest stage in college sports, give the corporate sponsorship team at LSU Athletics a call. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225-578-2788. Go Tigers.
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
Half of the world's population depends on rice for 80% of their daily food needs. By 2050, population growth could increase rice demand by 30%. But as climate changes, rice output is decreasing. At LSU, we're using genetics, genomics, and AI to create new rice that yields more with less resources. We're not just feeding the hungry, we're growing a better future.
Go in the booth with LSU Radio on Facebook Live and YouTube. LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Very quick inning of work for Anthony Ianson. Faced 3 batters. A couple of ground outs and a strikeout, and the Tigers come to the plate here in the bottom of the first. Today's game sponsored by Dudley DeBosier Injury Lawyers, an official partner of LSU Athletics. 4-4-4. Go Tigers. Now Derek Curiel will lead it off, the freshman. Batting .356 on the year. Had a key at bat last night. Tied the game at 4-all with a 2-run single. First delivery from Wood. Curiel will swing, send it out of play down the left field line, and it's 0-1 on a 95-mile-an-hour fastball offered up by the Razorback right-hander. Wood, the 0-1 pitch. Off speed, misses outside. Evens the count to Curiel, 1 ball and 1 strike. Derek again last night, 1 for 5. Did draw, again, bring in 2 runs. Very critical runs for the Tigers. This one down the middle for a strike. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Curiel. He steps out momentarily. Now the left-hander digs back in. Gage Wood, the 1-2. High and outside. Speed ball missing. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, so Wood missed the last start of February, all of March, and the first 2 weeks of April. So he's making his 4th start since returning from a shoulder impingement earlier in the season. That one misses high, almost gets a piece of Curiel. It's 3-2. So you never know what you're going to get from a guy who's coming back from a shoulder or arm injury.
Payoff delivery to Curiel. Ground ball. They had the second baseman Kozel over towards first base. He can't get to it. Moving to his right, gets under his glove into right center field, and Curiel with a leadoff single.
There we go. Got a 3-2 fastball, 96 miles an hour. Hit it back up the middle at 100, and the Tigers have something cooking here already in the bottom of the first.
We'll bring Jared Jones to the plate. I mentioned Ethan Fry with the sac fly RBI, but it was a key at bat in the bottom of the 10th by Jared Jones. Jared on the night went 2 for 5, RBI and a run scored. None bigger than that run in the bottom of the 10th, tagging up from third. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball down and away, and it's 0-1 to Jones.
A big wild pitch in that inning too to move Jones.
Oh, yeah.
That was huge.
Curiel will take his lead off of first. Gage Wood comes set. Working from the stretch. Here's the 0-1 to Jones. Swing and a miss. Jones behind in the count early. 0-2. Fans are on Lady of the Lake. Proud to be LSU's championship health partner. Together, LSU and Our Lady of the Lake champions for Louisiana. Learn more at olrmc.com/LSU. Jones widens the stance. 2-strike approach, and the 0-2 sails high and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Jones has seen a couple sliders now. Again, that slider is 88 to 91.
Curiel with a lead off of first, and the 1-2 pitch to the plate. Fastball high and inside. That'll even it up now to the Bear. 2-2.
Well, I mean, Wood's only likely at 75, 80 pitches. So the good news is he's thrown a lot of pitches here already to the first 2 hitters.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, and Jones couldn't hold back. Again, fastball kind of up and in near the letters. Jones tried to hold back, unable to do so. Down on strikes, and there's 1 away, and we'll see Daniel Dickinson join MMR, the largest privately owned open shop electrical and instrumentation contractor in the nation, and proud partner of LSU Athletics. Dickinson batting .324 on the year, .337 with runners aboard. Curiel aboard with a leadoff single. Again, will kind of extend his lead. 3.5 steps off the bag as Wood fires, and on the hands, the fastball missing for ball 1 to Dickinson.
It's like a standing room only crowd here today.
Yeah, great crowd. Again, an incredible crowd. Came back, stayed last night after a 9:57 first pitch. Nice breaking ball that breaks at the knees right over the inner portion of the plate will make it 1-1 to Dickinson.
Yeah, another reason that win last night's such a big deal. If you come away with a loss, you feel like, man, what if the crowd would have been here? You want to have that home field advantage as much as possible.
The 1-1, low and away, make it 2-1.
But last night, those here and the ghost of Alec Box himself was all it took for another walk-off win for the Tigers.
Runner at first, 1 down. Wood, quick turn, throw, and just getting back is Curiel with a head-first slide. Still 2-1 to Dickinson. Derek on the year, 2 for 5 in stolen bases.
Almost caught him leaning.
Wood fires to the plate. Missing inside and up. It's now 3-1. Hitters count for the Tigers' second baseman here with 1 away, bottom of the first. The pitch. Ooh, they'll call it a strike. Just caught the inner black. Dickinson thought maybe he had seen ball 4, but that'll fill the count now 3-2.
Another 96-mile-an-hour heater there.
Helfrich setting up inside again to the right-handed hitter. Pitch.
Ball 4
is outside, and that'll be ball 4 as Helfrich hoping it was strike 3. Tossed down to second with Curiel off and running, but all for naught. It'll be runners first and second after Dickinson earns the walk. And Doug, you're exactly right. Wood now has faced 3 batters. He's thrown 17 pitches, and now Jake Brown with a chance to continue to drive that pitch count up.
Yeah, get him up around 20, 25, 30 pitches this inning, and lots of things change in terms of the strategy for Arkansas.
Runners now for LSU, first and second. Pitch to Brown, getting the start today in right field. The sophomore takes the first pitch on the inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Hey, last night, Jake pinch hit late in the game, had a solid single out to right field.
Here's the 0-1. Strike at the knees with another fastball. So going to the heat early on to Brown, and it's 0-2. Last night for Arkansas, by the way, Jimenez struggled mightily, only recorded 1 out in relief, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, both earned. Then Gabe Gackle, one of their reliable bullpen arms, nearly 50 pitches as Jake Brown swings. This one's high, this one's deep, and this one is gone! Jake Brown with a 2-run bomb to the diamond deck in right. Home run number 5. And the Tigers make it a 3-0 lead in the bottom of the first inning. My goodness, Jake Brown.
Yeah, he jumped on that breaking ball like he knew it was coming, and I kind of think he did know it was coming. The 0-2 count, I believe, right there, and Jake Brown hammers it out to right center field, 366 feet. And yep, caught a breaking ball right on his thighs and made him pay.
So Gage Wood puts 2 runners aboard. Jake Brown cleans it up in the cleanup spot. 3-0 LSU leads. That'll bring Ethan Fry to the plate. Fry, the DH, batting in the 5 spot. And the delivery is strike with a breaking ball, and it's 0-1. I mentioned Gackle, who went 3 1/3. It turned into the Gackle-Cowan battle late in the game.
And it was a heck of a battle. Both of those guys pitched very well last night.
The 0-1. Upstairs missing. Evens a count, 1 ball, 1 strike. The key is Gackle with 45 pitches thrown. And Cowan with 40 thrown. He picked up the win last night. Here's the 1-1.
Oh.
Another strike at the belt. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ethan Fry. You mentioned it last night. Funny. Ethan Fry spoke to the media after the game, and he said almost word for word what you said. He had dreamed of that moment in that situation as a young boy from Rose Pine, Louisiana. Here's a swing. He fouls it off right side, out of play. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. And you can't be more happy for a guy who, again, has battled injury. He's had to find his spots here and there in his first 2 years at LSU, but come into his own here in his junior campaign as that pitch again just missed outside. Fry apparently able to hold back.
Yeah, if you're a kid in the state of Louisiana, there's a good chance at some point in your childhood in the backyard you walked it off for the Tigers in a solid wiffle ball game.
The 2-2 pitch, ground ball. It's a base hit. Gets by Iredale and Aloy in the 6 hole. And a 1-out single for Ethan Fry, and he continues to be on a tear. Came in today leading hitter average-wise at 360. It will do nothing but go up after he gets a 1-out single here to keep it going against Gage Wood. That's 26 pitches thrown now for the Razorback starter.
Yeah, Ethan Fry now 3 for 5 this weekend. Stay hot, young man.
Stephen Milam moved up slightly in the order against the right-hander. Switch hitter will bat from the left side, and the first pitch just missed him inside with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Start to see some movement, I would imagine, pretty soon down in that Arkansas bullpen. With only 1 out, he's up to 27 pitches now.
Fry with good speed, as we all learned. Takes a lead off of first, and the pitch from Wood down the middle to even it up to Milam. 1 ball, 1 strike, and right on cue, Doug, here goes the bullpen staff on their way for Arkansas.
Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 guys just left the dugout and headed down to the bullpen.
Milam at the plate. Wood checks the runner. Now the 1-1. Again, nice pitch. Milam with no offer down the middle with a fastball, and it's 1-2.
I need to call the fire marshal. I don't know if there's enough room down in the bullpen for everyone to be safely seated.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Milam. The pitch. Swung on, a little soft liner, going to be handled by Kojal just right of second base. Razorback second baseman makes the play, and now 2 gone. That'll bring Michael Braswell III to the plate for the Tigers. Again, a 3-0 lead thanks to Jake Brown. This 5th home run. Well out of here into the diamond deck and right. All started with a leadoff single by Curiel. Still a runner at first and a throw over by Wood. Getting back to the bag is Ethan Fry.
Let's go. Let's keep it going. Up to 30 pitches now.
Wood's first offering to Braswell. Just missed off the outside corner. Again, our umpires today, Brandon Cooper at first, Eric Gaucher at second, Brian DeBrawware at third. And it's Jason Bradley behind the plate calling balls and strikes. 1-0 the count to Michael Braswell III. The pitch. Wood attacks the strike zone with another fastball, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. That one outer portion at the knees. Goes again with the heater at 96, and he gets ahead of Brazzi. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, Curiel with the leadoff single. Dickinson gets aboard on a walk, sets the table. Jake Brown with a 3-run bomb to right. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the 1-2. Missed outside. That'll even the count to the Tiger third baseman. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Couldn't ask for much more if you're Jay Johnson. At least here in the first inning.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball towards third. Iredale will pick it up. Throw to second to Kojal. They'll get Fry at second base for out number 3. But the Tigers get on the board early. Strike for 3 runs thanks to Jake Brown's 5th home run of the year. 3 runs on 3 hits. We head to the top of the second. Arkansas coming to the plate. It'll be 4, 5, and 6. Aloy, Kojal, and Iredale when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
There's nothing like the feeling of a grand slam, and every great play deserves a great sip. With 15% alcohol by volume and a colorful collection of fun flavors, Buzz Balls are the perfect ready-to-drink cocktail for every moment of the game. Try the rich Choco Chiller, zesty Lime Rita, spicy chili mango, or discover your new favorite flavor. From play ball to the final pitch, there's something for everyone to enjoy in a matter of seconds. So cover all your bases and buy Buzz Balls today. Buzz Balls is a proud sponsor of LSU Athletics. Must be 21 plus. Please enjoy Buzz Balls responsibly. Buzz Balls, Carrollton, Texas.
Score big with MMR. Join the team at the largest privately owned open shop electrical and instrumentation contractor in the nation, headquartered right here in Baton Rouge. MMR is committed to positioning each team member for success. Whether you're a student seeking an internship, just starting your career, or already a seasoned professional, MMR offers a variety of positions just for you. Get in the game at MMR, where your future is bright. Kick off your career at mmrgrp.com/careers. MMR, a proud partner of LSU Athletics.
Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your trusted experts for all your home service needs. With over 35 years of dedicated service, we prioritize your comfort and satisfaction. As an official partner of LSU Athletics, we bring our expertise to every game, from installations to repairs. Our team delivers honest pricing with no surprises. Call us today at 225-777-8888 and experience the difference with Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Go Tigers!
Go in the booth with LSU Radio on Facebook Live and YouTube. LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Well, as Doug mentioned, couldn't go much better there in the bottom of the first inning. Coach Jay Johnson and the Tigers, they lead 3-0. Arkansas comes to the plate, leading it off. It's going to be Aloy, the DH. Pops it up. Enough room for Aaron Beatty to make the play near the on-deck circle of the Razorbacks. 1 pitch and 1 out. Anthony Ianson continues a great, efficient start here early on. 1 pitch and 1 out here to start the top of the second. Aloy, one of the most dangerous hitters, retired quickly, and that'll bring Kozel, the second baseman for the Razorbacks, to the plate.
I guess I'm not really surprised, but only 11 pitches for Ianson in the first. You'd think maybe they'd like to see him throw a few without a 1 pitch, 1 out.
First delivery, a strike at the letters. Fastball from Anthony makes it 0-1 to Kozel, who was 1 for 4 last night. The 0-1 pitch. Just missed outside to the left-handed hitter. 1 ball and 1 strike.
By the way, Missouri still leads Texas A&M 2-0 heading to the bottom of the 7th inning. That tickles me a little.
Oh, I think it does. The 1-1. Breaking ball down in the dirt. Locked up by Aaron Beatty. Now move the count 2-1. Fan scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Find your nearest location, order online, or use the Walk-On's app. It's Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win. 3-0 LSU leading. The 2-1 pitch sent back foul into the screen by Kozel, and that'll even the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Great to look at social media this morning, and so many people said I was hanging in there watching, listening to the game, and just happened to fall asleep, wake up this morning. It made my Saturday so much better for seeing the Tigers at well after 1 a.m. walk it off in the 10th. That pitch missing, now a full count to Kozel. Ianson's payoff delivery, bouncer down the first base line, but it will bounce foul just before reaching first base. Keep the count full, bring Kozel back to the plate.
Yeah, it didn't hurt quite as much to pop up and be out at the old coach's pitch ball games early this morning.
Talked to Coach Johnson earlier today, as I always do after those type of games, which this year seems to be way more frequent than in years past. Said, you get some sleep, Coach? He said, oh, yeah, I'm good to go. And Derek Curiel after the Tennessee series, hey, he said, Jay tells us he goes to sleep, but I don't believe him. 3-2, swing and a miss. Beautiful breaking ball off speed, and Kozel nowhere close. And Ianson records another punch out, his second of the day. 2 gone here in the top of the second. Oh, that just dipped down underneath the bat of Kozel.
I'm sure he sleeps, 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. But I'm sure right now it is tough to shut that brain off with all the stuff he's trying to figure out and work through coming down the home stretch.
Sometimes we take for granted, because SEC baseball for decades now has been the leader in this sport. But when you really start breaking down the numbers, Doug, and you get a chance to watch some games, I got a chance today to see most of the Kentucky-Oklahoma game, which Kentucky was able to win. You realize that, yes, the SEC is tough, but here in 2025, my goodness, the amount of talent is unreal. Brent Iredale to the plate. Third baseman for the Hogs takes the first pitch, and Ianson with a fastball gets ahead 0-1. Again, we remind you, Jay Johnson said the key for Ianson, to get ahead early. And that goes for most pitches in most games, but certainly against this team for the Razorbacks. As this one sent foul down the line, we'll get to the seats and right. And Ianson works ahead once again, 0-2. Fans Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Louisiana, proud to be the official health insurance of LSU Athletics. Louisiana Blue, live Louisiana, we've got you. Ianson, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, just missed the outside corner. Woo! Make it 1-2.
That was about as good a 1-2 pitch as you can throw.
Two outs, nobody on. Iredale at the plate, the 1-2 pitch. This time missing a little further off the plate, a little low. That'll even it up 2-2. Talk about all of the things going through Jay Johnson's head, as it probably is for every coach in this league at this time of the season. Here's the 2-2 from Ianson. Wow. Swing and a miss. Again, the breaking ball drops off the table, and swing and a miss that time by Iredell. And another quick inning of work for Anthony Ianson and the Tigers. They head back to the dugout. We move now to the bottom of the second. Tigers leading 3-0. Tigers will have Aaron Beatty, Stanfield, then top of the order, Curiel, when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network. He's going to the track, the wall, see ya!
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
Going to the track, the wall, see ya!
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
Live action of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
LSU off to a great start here in Game 2. Plenty of baseball left to be played. Goes without saying as we hit the bottom of the second inning. Cade Aaron Beatty with the start today. The freshman catcher at the plate for the first time. Aaron Beatty batting 166, or rather 188 on the year. 1-0 pitch from Wood. This is outside. Now 2 balls, no strikes. Can you take a look at the SEC? Its final 2 weekends before the SEC tournament in Hoover. Teams trying to make some moves. Swing by Aaron Beatty, fouls it out of play, spoils the fastball from Wood. Now 2 balls and 1 strike. But Doug, you look at a team like Florida, who again started, I believe, 1-11 in SEC play and got a huge win, 8-2 over Texas last night. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Misses outside. Can you imagine whether or not it's Texas A&M, whether it's Florida, whether it's Kentucky? Pick that middle to lower tier of the SEC. You're a team across the country that's excited. Here's the 3-1. Aaron Beatty sends it high in the air, right field, going back, and this one is gone!
Let's go!
Cade Aaron Beatty. 4th home run of the year. 2nd for the Tigers on the day. Comes in the bottom of the second inning, a leadoff solo home run. It's 4-0 LSU. Hey now.
How about you, freshman? 101 off the bat, 372 right center field. The wind might have helped it a little bit, but nobody cares about that. Tigers with a 4-run lead in the second inning. Aaron Beatty had a fastball right up on the belt and drove it the opposite way for another leadoff home run.
4-0 now. The Tigers 4 runs on 4 Bingo Pest Product base hits, including 2 jacks to right field. Stanfield stands in. First pitch missing high. But Hunt Palmer and I talking just between the top and bottom of this frame about a team in the Big 12, Big 10, you name it, ACC, and all of a sudden you're celebrating, you're at home for a regional, and suddenly one of those SEC teams pops up in your bracket. You're like
the 2 seed Vanderbilt, like, oh man, Tennessee at 15-10. Yeah, nobody wants the SEC coming anywhere near their regional. That's for sure.
1-1 pitch to Stanfield, misses inside. Now we've seen projections where they have 6 national seeds out of the SEC. We'll wait and see if the committee decides to go ahead and do that. But you certainly can make the argument for it. 2-1 pitch to Stanfield. Swing and a miss, and that'll even the count 2-2 as the fastball gets by him.
Well, if it were 6, as of this second, those 6 teams would be Texas, Arkansas, Georgia, LSU, Tennessee, Auburn, and Vandy.
2-2 pitch. Good take by Stanfield. That slider missed just outside. It's now a full count, 3-2.
I'm sorry, not Vandy. Vandy would be the 7th seed, but Auburn has 2 more games under their belt. Vandy's beating Tennessee right now 6-4.
3-2. Chopper down the third base line, but it's foul. Third base coach Josh Jordan with the barehanded snag. Looking to see who do he give it to. Now he'll just toss it towards the Razorback dugout.
I think Mike Bianco and Ole Miss a few years ago proved that if an SEC school is in the postseason, there's a chance to win the national championship.
3-2 pitch. Great at bat for Stanfield. Missed high and inside. And he'll get a walk down to first base. No outs, and that's going to bring Matt Hobbs, the pitching coach for Arkansas, out here to check on Gage Wood, who, again, the pitch count continuing to elevate.
That's a factor. 47 now. He's approaching 50. And the thing is, no one has even thrown a warm-up pitch yet. In fact, no one has a baseball in their hand. They're just doing some band work right now. It looks like it'll be number 40 as the first one to get loose. I'll tell you who that is. Ben Bibby. That's Ben Bibby, 6'6", 230 pounds. Out of Overland Park, Kansas, on the year. I'll tell you what kind of numbers he has. 15 appearances on the year, 33 2/3 innings, 35 hits, 16 runs. He has 38 strikeouts and 9 walks, so he's probably one of those guys with an upper 90s fastball. Check on that real quick.
Got to be something in the water in Overland Park, Kansas.
They got big people over there?
They just have a ton of players who have made their way to top-level Division I baseball.
Gotcha.
Curiel atop the order. First pitch missing upstairs from Wood, and it's 1 ball, no strikes. Curiel got it started for the Tigers. Single started off in the bottom of the first, eventually came around to score on the Jake Brown 3-run bomb to right field. Runner at first, nobody out. 4-0 LSU lead. Squaring to bunt, bringing it back. The pitch catches the inside corner with a fastball, and it's 1-1 now to Curiel.
Now, he's got one of the higher ERAs on the team. Again, the guy down in the bullpen. His fastball, of course, will be up in the 95 area. He's got a curveball, slider, and a changeup on the right side.
1 ball, 1 strike. And a quick throw over to first, and Stanfield sliding back safely.
I'm not liking these ominous gray and dark colored clouds that seem to be blowing this way, Chris.
Keep on moving.
That's right.
Keep on moving. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Curiel will swing, send it back into the screen behind the plate. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Cade Aaron Beatty. Leadoff home run. Second of the series, right? Last night we had a leadoff home run.
Here's the 1-2. Curiel stays away, rides high, 2-2. Again, you mentioned Aaron Beatty with a leadoff home run. You've been cheering Aaron Beatty all season. Again, limited at bats, but certainly going to be a bright future. There's a called strike 3 as Wood with a breaking ball, and Curiel no offer. Wood records his second strikeout, and there's 1 gone here in the bottom of the second. And it'll be Jared Jones once again coming to the plate for LSU.
You know, Coach Bergman, we're talking about freshmen, right? And are they ready to play or not? A lot of times when you're talking about the middle of the field, catcher in the middle and out in center field, the answer is usually no for that type of spot. So Aaron Beatty's done a pretty good job getting acclimated, and the time he has spent, that one a called strike, a fastball at 96 miles an hour. The time he has spent out there this year will be so valuable coming into next season.
Yeah, again, you think about LSU under Jay Johnson. Certainly were without catchers his first year, or enough catchers, but now he's been able to not only use the portal, but also Now with a Young. Here's a line drive by Jones right at the third baseman Iredale, who just almost out of reflex reached the arm up, able to grab it for the second out of the inning. Smart play by Stanfield. He didn't venture far from the base. The Hogs, fortunately, unable to double up the Tigers. But you're exactly right. I know Josh Jordan, who handles the catchers for LSU, has talked almost in similar terms as you have, Doug, about the experience he has been able to get and how that will benefit him and, of course, the Tigers moving forward. Daniel Dickinson now at the plate with 2 outs, a runner at first, and a 4-0 LSU lead. First delivery inside, missing, ball 1.
Well, when you talk about the transfer portal, right, one of the first things they're looking for is at-bats, is time on the field, experience, and having Aaron Beatty back with the experience he's had in big games like this, again, it's going to play big next season.
Runner at first, 2 down. And a throw over again, Stanfield sliding back safely. Wood with 55 pitches thrown here with 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. From the stretch, the 1-0. And on the hands for ball 2.
You know, you got to kind of tip your hat to Luis Hernandez as well. I mean, hitting .260 on the year with 9 doubles and 6 home runs.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. That fastball catches the inner corner. Make it 2-1. Well, and you also have to remember, not only has Hernandez been providing some power with the bat, extra bases and home runs, as you point out. At Indiana State, he was more of the DH more so than catcher. So the fact that he's been able to do such a job behind the plate defensively has kind of been a bonus. As that pitch inside just missed the corner. Now 3-1 to Dickinson.
Yeah, so the catcher spot for LSU offensively so far this year has produced, 12, 13 doubles, 10 homers, 35 RBI. Not too shabby.
The 3-1 pitch down the middle, and that'll fill the count now to Dickinson. 3-2. Tigers leading 4-0. 3 in the bottom of the first. A solo home run by Keith Aaron Beatty to start the bottom of the second. That's where we are. 2 outs, runner at first. The payoff pitch. Dickinson swings, sends it to center field. Justin Thomas Jr. coming over to his right. He'll have it for out number 3. But the Tigers add to their lead. Aaron Beatty with a solo home run. 1 run on 1 hit. They leave 1 man on to the Tigers. We head to the top of the third. 4-0. Tigers lead. Arkansas comes to the plate when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Louisiana game night just got interesting. Play Monopoly Scratch Off from the lottery. Win up to $15,000. Choose your words carefully. Play Scrabble Scratch Off. Top prize $50,000.
The game is afoot. It's a classic case of mystery and deception.
Uncover the mysteries of the new Clue Scratch Off. Top prize is a whopping $100,000. All 3 games are available with Fast Play. Must be at least 21 to purchase. Clue, Monopoly, and Scrabble are trademarks of Hasbro.
In a region famous for its cuisine, Blue Plate Mayo has been a staple since 1927. From New Orleans to Lafayette, Houma to Baton Rouge, it's the mayo Louisiana reaches for when it's time to make something delicious. Whether it's dressing a po' boy or making that perfect dipping sauce for crawfish, it has to be Blue Plate. Blue Plate Mayo, the official mayo of LSU Athletics. That's the good stuff.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
We head to the top of the third inning of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball. Presented by Bengal Pest Products. Guaranteed overnight extermination with Bengal.
Arkansas coming to the plate, trailing LSU 4-0 here in game 2. Just the top of the third inning. The Tigers pouncing quickly. 3 runs in the bottom of the first. Another run across in the bottom of the second. 4 runs on 4 hits for the Tigers. Hyanson delivers, and the first pitch, a bunt down the third base line. Braswell crashing in. Throw to first not in time. A bunt for a single by the catcher Helfrich to start off the top of the third inning. First hit relinquished by Anthony Hyanson. Again, off the bat. Sent it about 3/4 of the way down at third, but Braswell playing fairly deep had to charge in. And Helfrich scampering down the line, able to get in safely. So,
yeah, it was perfect as far as where Braswell started.
That'll bring Reese Robinette to the plate.
I think he'll Nolan Ryan him, throw one up under the chin here. He had a no-hitter. He broke it up with a bunt.
First delivery high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Helfrich 1 for 3 in stolen bases. In Arkansas, not a huge running team. Leading base stealer in this lineup is Aloy. Ahiva Aloy, the junior shortstop, as that pitch misses high, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, so what we're seeing here, this is the first time Hyanson's been in the stretch. Just trying to figure out how to pitch from the stretch.
2 balls, no strikes to Robinette. Pitch to the left-hander, high and inside, now 3-0. Helfrich off of first, the 3-0 pitch from Hyanson, going to miss high. So 4 pitches, and Robinette it's a board on the walk. So Arkansas with a bunt single to start it. The Razorback first baseman reaches by way of walk, and with runners first and second, we'll see Justin Thomas Jr. at the bottom of the order. Again, talked about it all night long and into the morning hours. This Arkansas team, if you're looking for a weakness, and there's not many, it was the bottom of the order. But last night, they were effective at the plate, including Thomas.
Yeah, should have just done the Nolan Ryan thing right there. Saved 3 pitches. Not a triple play.
Hyanson's pitch to Thomas. Breaking ball in for a strike over the plate, and it's 0-1.
It was almost going too good for Hyanson. I mean, the first 2 innings they were just about immaculate. I mean, they were perfect. 3 up, 3 down, both innings. 3 strikeouts.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Hyanson back in front, 0-2.
Found the old rhythm from the stretch. Let's see if he can execute here for the first out.
Helfrich at second, Robinette at first. Nobody out, a 4-0 LSU lead, top of the third. Pitch to Thomas, upstairs, chin level. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good news to hear that everything's good with Cade Anderson. Came out after 109 pitches, kind of looking at the wrist a little bit, but everything reportedly okay. And that's actually better than good news. That's great news.
The 1-2, fastball right by him, swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Thomas. Hyanson records strikeout number 4. 1 out. Still work to do with runners first and second. That'll bring Davalon atop the order. Davalon grounded out. A comebacker to the mound to start today's game. So 0 for 1. Davalon, the Razorback left fielder. 1 out, runners first and second. Hyanson, the pitch to the plate. Misses high, ball 1. Hyanson again from the stretch. And the 1-0 pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Great pitch. Dropped over the plate. Off speed, and it's 1-1.
I mean, I know their guy's got a good bender, but I'll take our guy. I think Hyanson has more command of his. At least today he does.
1-1 pitch. Sent back foul into the screen. That gets Anthony ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It was certainly on display last week in the win over Texas A&M. He was controlling all of his pitches. Breaking ball over for strikes. He even had the breaking ball in the dirt. Fastball was 96 in the 9th inning. He was on fire. Runners first and second, 1 out. Here's the 1-2. Sent down the line, but foul. Catches the screen above the low seating. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fans, Toyota Summer starts here. Sales event is on now. Start your summer right in an exciting new Toyota. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com today.
Is there a best pickup in the Portal Award in college baseball yet? I'd imagine he'd have to be on that list.
That's a great idea. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball gets by a diving Milam into left field. They're going to hold the runner up in Helfrich at third. That will load the bases now for Arkansas with 1 out.
All right, let's stop talking good about him.
That will send Bahiba Aloy to the plate. Strikeout victim swinging to Ianson, his first at bat, but without question, Bahiba Aloy leads this Arkansas team with a .377 batting average. Last night went 2 for 5 with 1 run batted in. Still just 1 out. There's a swing and a miss. Couldn't find the breaking ball from Ianson, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Low and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners first, second, and third, and the 1-1. Hit off the bat and off the leg of Aloy. Will move the count 1 ball, 2 strikes.
They're in the top of the 9th, by the way, and College Station in Missouri leads 3-0. Missouri has put up 9 unanswered against the Aggies.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The bases loaded for the Hogs. Ianson's 1-2 to Aloy. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase. Down low and in the dirt inside to the right-handed hitter. Big strikeout. 5th of the day for Anthony Ianson. And the 2nd out here in the top of the 3rd.
Just go get them all yourself at this point.
This is what Coach Johnson has talked about all season long. First of all, the athleticism of Anthony Ianson, all around athlete, but just his competitive fire after Arkansas gets their first hit on a bunt, then a walk, and now he's battling back. Fastball for a strike to Logan Maxwell, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, well, first of all pitchers are athletes, but secondly, he does very well when his back's against the wall. He has a different gear.
The 0-1 to Maxwell, sent back foul off the bat. Ianson works ahead. Here comes the roar from Alec Box Stadium.
Let's go. This is where you get on your feet.
May have to get you a wireless mic, get you down there.
We got to do something like, now, on your feet. Let's go, everybody.
Bases loaded, 2 outs, a 4-0 LSU lead, top of the 3rd. The 0-2 pitch. Outside a little high, and Maxwell able to keep the bat on his shoulder. Still Ianson in the driver's seat with a 1-2 count.
Let's go.
Ianson from the stretch. The 1-2 pitch. Foul, staying alive is Maxwell on another breaking ball that just torpedoed downward.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't foul that off with the bat. He fouled that off with the paint on the outside of the bat. I mean, he barely got a piece of that ball. That was a beautiful breaking ball.
2 outs, bases loaded. Tigers leading 4-0 here in the top of the 3rd. Ianson again. The 1-2 pitch. Off speed and just missed the outer black. Evens a count 2-2.
See, that's why they need to be on their feet. Sitting down doesn't do it. You got to get on your feet, and he'll throw the best pitch he can throw.
And the umpire gets emotional. They give you that.
That's what I'm saying.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Swing
Yes, sir.
and a miss. Elevated. Maxwell swings and misses. Hyanson with a huge punch out. Half dozen now. And that'll end the threat for the Hogs in the top of the 3rd. No runs. 2 hits. And 3 men left on. 4-0 LSU leads. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Tigers coming to the plate when we return after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
That's why I joined the team at LSU Sports Properties. Our goal here is to help businesses make big plays both on and off the field. If you want to give your brand that competitive edge and be a part of the biggest stage in college sports, give the corporate sponsorship team at LSU Athletics a call. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225-578-2788. Go Tigers.
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
The bottom of the 3rd inning of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball is presented by Bengal Pest Products. Guaranteed overnight extermination with Bengal.
4-0. And Anthony Hyanson makes sure the Tigers get to the bottom of the 3rd with a 4-0 lead. Arkansas loading up the bases here in the top of the 3rd, but Hyanson comes back. Able to strike out Maxwell to end it. That'll bring LSU to the plate. Jake Brown will lead it off. Cleanup hitter in the order today. Jake with a 3-run homer. There in the bottom of the 1st inning, his 5th of the season to give the Tigers a 3-0 lead. Kate Arambidi would lead off the bottom of the 2nd. Go to right center field in his own right to make it a 4-0 ball game. Brown stands in. New pitcher Ben Bybee, a right-hander for Arkansas, takes over for Gage Wood. First pitch. Breaking ball for a strike to Brown, and it's 0-1. So Gage Wood, early day here, not the way Coach Dave Van Horn and the Razorbacks were hoping for. Credit LSU, though, solid at bats in the first 2 frames, and Jake Brown catches one. It's high in the air. This one's way up. This one into the diamond deck.
Goodness.
Oh my! Jake Brown. 2 home runs on the day and back-to-back at bats. Another leadoff home run for the Tigers. It's 5-0.
Chris, we've been sitting up here for a while. I haven't seen many balls go up on top of the Marucci Performance Center, but that one just did. 107 off the bat. The tracker had it at 428 feet. Needless to say, there was no doubt about that one. Jake Brown is on fire today. Wow.
Home runs 5 and 6 for the sophomore out of Sulphur, Louisiana. Coming in 2 at bats here in game 2 of this series.
And another leadoff home run for the Tigers here in the first 12 innings of this series.
Pitch to Fry, who stands in. Finds the outside corner with a fastball from Bybee, and it's 0-1.
That ball was hit. Oh, man.
Missed outside, evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Bybee on the year. 6th home run given up.
Yeah, he's worked 33 2/3 inning.
1-1 to Fry. Misses low, now 2-1.
35 hits, 16 earned runs. He has 9 walks and 38 strikeouts, so he's got some good stuff. This is his 16th appearance. He's 3-0 with a 4.28 ERA.
2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch to Fry. Breaking ball, but missed inside. That'll make it 3-1. So now Ethan Fry, who again currently leads the Tigers, batting .366, had a single back in the first inning. Hitter's count is Bybee. The windup, the 3-1, missed inside, and Fry will reach base for a second time by way of walk. So with nobody out, leadoff home run by Brown. Now Fry aboard, and we'll see Stephen Milam. Fans, SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the home run celebrations here at the box. So whether you're buying or selling tickets, SeatGeek, the place to do it. The official ticket marketplace of LSU Athletics. Expect the expected. SeatGeek. Milam stands in. Bybee now works from the stretch and the pitch. Milam sends one deep to center field. Thomas, though, backing up, hangs up into the wind, and he's got plenty of room to make the play for out number 1. So Milam retired for a second time this evening. And will bring to the plate Michael Braswell III.
Yeah, that's the second time, and there's no question about it. Milam is struggling a little bit right now. But those last 2 balls were right back up the middle, and that one was hit at 99 miles an hour, like you said, Chris, right into the teeth of the wind. When you see a player struggling and you start to see balls leave the bat up the middle, maybe some things might be turning around a little bit.
Fry again at first with 1 out. The pitch to Brazzi. A breaking ball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Braswell born out of fielder's choice back in the first inning. The 0-1 pitch. Called strike, and it's 0-2. The Tigers, again, coming into today's game. I mentioned it last night. They may have taken offense. The fact that Arkansas had over 100 home runs coming into the series. LSU in the low 70s, but they've been bashing baseball so far through this series. As that pitch upstairs, Braswell able to hold back, and it's now 1-2.
Yeah, if you didn't know that and you were here and had to put money on which team had more homers, you would definitely put your money on the purple and gold.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Fry extends his lead off of first, and the pitch. Miss low. Evens a count down of 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, oh man. Still so much baseball, though. You know, you look up there in an SEC game, 6 innings left. Just can't trust anybody.
2-2. Braswell puts a charge into this one again against the wind to center field. Thomas going back. Well shy of the track, will make the throw. Fry tagging up from first, sliding in safely at second base. Heads up base running for Ethan Fry, who again can surprise many teams, the speed he has at his size, but gets himself in scoring position here with 2 outs. That's a big time base running move by the Tigers.
Yeah, if somebody's putting together a highlight reel on Ethan Fry's ability to move and be an athlete, put that one on there. That one was touched, by the way, again from Braswell, 98 off the bat. But Ethan Fry saw it out in front of him. You're not going to see many dudes that big be able to tag up from first on that play.
Kate Arambidi had a leadoff home run for the Tigers in the bottom of the second. Swings at the first offering, fouls it out of play right side. Starts him off 0-1. Arambidi with 4 home runs, including the one earlier today. 3 doubles, 14 runs batted in. This is his 50th plate appearance of the year. Fry at second base with 2 down. Here's the 0-1. Oh, Looper is in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Nice pitch that time from Ben Bybee.
Another game's just gone final. Texas defeats Florida 5-2 to even up that series in Austin.
The 0-2 pitch. Arambidi swings and misses on a pitch in on the hands. Down on strikes goes the Tiger catcher. But LSU adds another run. They've scored in all 3 frames thus far. 1 run on 1 hit. It was Jake Brown with his 2nd home run of the day. Another LSU Online home run. Knock it out of the park with LSU Online and continuing education. Tigers with 3 round trippers, and they lead 5-0 over Arkansas. We head to the top of the 4th. Back after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hub International is Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Hub can insure just about any risk that your business faces. Did you know Hub even insured the bonuses for our football coaches in 2022? Hub specializes in the construction, healthcare, real estate, and hospitality industries. Chances are you're probably already doing business with someone who does business with Hub. Turn to the agency that the Tigers, Saints, and Pelicans choose. Hub International. Visit them today at hubinternational.com.
In Louisiana, we love our LSU Tigers. When the band strikes up those 4 iconic notes, the fans go wild. At Louisiana Blue, we're Tiger fans too. That's why we've teamed up with LSU Athletics to bring you the compassion of the cross and security of the shield, so you're free to wear your stripes and roar. Live Louisiana. We've got you. Louisiana Blue, Louisiana True.
Proud partner of LSU Athletics.
4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, the number you gotta dial. Life throws you a curve, you know that deadly devotion goes the extra mile. Throw your fours up, throw your fours up. There's a number you gotta dial. Throw your fours up, throw your fours up. Deadly devotion goes the extra mile. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, the number you gotta dial. Throw your fours up.
The top of the 4th inning, presented by Dudley DeBosier Injury Lawyers. Throw your 4s up.
LSU leading 5-0. Anthony Ianson back out on the bump. Leading things off will be Kahio Aloy. The first pitch from Ianson. Called strike, and it's 0-1. The Tigers 5 runs on 5 Bingo Pest Product base hits, including 3 LSU online home runs. The 0-1. Inside corner with a fastball. It's 0-2 now to Kahio Aloy, who fouled out on the first pitch to the backstop, handled by Kate Arambidi. His first time up in the 2nd inning. The 0-2 pitch, setting up outside and just off the outside corner. The fastball from Ianson. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Those 3 home runs on the day. 2 belong to Jake Brown, 1 to Kate Arambidi. 3-run bomb and a couple of solo shots. Here's the 1-2.
Yep.
Did it go around? They appeal to first, and they say no. A breaking ball that just about got Kahio Aloy. That'll even it up, 2-2.
Ianson with 6 strikeouts through his first 3 innings has punched out 5 different hitters.
2-2 pitch, ground ball, and it will sneak through as they had Dickinson shaded towards second base with a right-hander. Nobody at the 4-hole, and Aloy with his first hit of the day, 3rd for the Razorbacks, and the leadoff man aboard.
That is the first time. Nope, excuse me. That is the 2nd time. They did it last inning. Got the leadoff guy aboard.
So now left-hander Cam Kojal, the second baseman, awaits, and the pitch, swing and a miss. Fastball gets through him, and it's 0-1. Aloy, no stolen base attempts on the year. Takes his lead off of first as Kojal awaits, and Ianson's 0-1. Outer portion of the plate with another fastball at 94, and it's 0-2.
Ianson has thrown 53 pitches, 35 strikes. Excuse me, 55 pitches, 37 strikes.
The 0-2. Low and inside. Make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Look at that, Doug. Look up into the sky, and some of those darker gray clouds have moved on. You actually see a little bit of the sunshine trying to peek through, but
they're listening.
Very great day to be at the ballpark. Again, the Tigers shift the defense to the right side of the diamond with a left-handed hitter. The 1-2 pitch to Kojal. Bouncer towards the mound. Ianson looks to second, but wisely will toss to Jones for the first out of the inning. So Kojal with a swinging bunt right of the mound. Going to move Aloy into scoring position for the Razorbacks here with 1 away.
Iredale now, a strikeout victim his last time up. Ianson just needs to stay right where he is, partner, which is getting ahead of pretty much every hitter.
Runner at second now with one out. Ianson's pitch to Iredale. Miss low. 1 ball, no strikes. Iansson looks back to second, checks the runner. Now the 1-0 pitch. Ooh. Indeed. Breaking ball in for a strike at the knees, and it's 1-1. One pitch to the plate. Again. Beautiful breaker. And in for a strike as Iredale just kind of shakes his head. It's 1-2.
I don't blame him. I mean, there's nothing you can do with that.
Aloy at second base, 1 out. The 1-2 pitch.
Yep.
Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Lucky number 7 for Anthony Ianson. Now 2 gone. Boy, what a competitor on the bump.
Oh, man. This is fun to watch. You know, I mentioned 61 pitches, 41 strikes, but those 20 balls, a lot of them, he's meaning to throw that ball. Basically, in short, he is dialed in right now.
Ryder Helfrich swings at the first offering, sends it high in the air, but out of play to the right. And it's 0-1.
Helfrich hasn't joined the strikeout train yet. He owes us one. Mark him off the old bingo card.
He got the bunt for a single to the first knockoff of Ianson. 1 for 1 on the day. The 0-1. Low. Nice job by Aaron Beatty. Block it up, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Fans, when the Tigers win, you win. Enter promo code LSU50 the day after an LSU baseball victory, and you'll receive 50% off your online pizza order. PapaJohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Once again, the Tigers winning in Game 1, 5-4. Runner at second, 2 down. The 1-1. Helfrich gets a solid swing, but it's foul down the line and into the seats in left. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He ended the second with a strikeout. He ended the third with a strikeout.
Runner at second, 2 down, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ryder Helfrich at the plate. Ianson's pitch. Called strike 3 with a beauty. The bender buckles the knees of Helfrich. Strikeout number 8 for Anthony Ianson. And the Hogs strand another runner in scoring position. It's still 5-0 LSU. As we head now to the bottom of the 4th inning. Stanfield, top of the order, Curiel and Jones coming up on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's going to the track, the wall. See ya.
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
Going to the track, the wall. See ya.
Tiger
fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do. Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set. Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
The bottom of the fourth inning, presented by Dudley DeBosier Injury Lawyers. Throw your fours up.
Chris Stanfield leads it off for LSU. Bottom of the fourth inning, Tigers leading 5-0 here in Game 2 over the Razorbacks. Ben Bybee continues, second pitcher of the day for Coach Dave Van Horn. The first delivery to Stanfield, a called strike, and it's 0-1. Boy, oh boy, Stanfield, a lot of pressure here leading off the bottom of the fourth inning.
Yeah, seriously.
There's the 0-1 delivery from Bybee. A swing and a chopper. Reaching up and grabbing is going to be Iredale. The throw in the dirt gets by the first baseman, Robinette. And Stanfield will arrive safely at first base. LSU leadoff hitters coming into the bottom of the fourth, 3 for 3. A couple of home runs, 4 runs batted in, and a single. And now Chris Stanfield will reach base. Wait to see if they rule that an error. And again, Iredale had to go way up on the ladder just to glove it. And again, this is a very good fielding team. We mentioned it a ton of times last night. They lead the SEC at 9-8-3, but with Stanfield tearing it up down the first base line, Iredale just kind of sped up the throw after having to go high to bring it down. So that'll be the first error of the series for either team. Here's Curiel atop the order with a runner at first and nobody out. The pitch, breaking ball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, if baseball were fair, that would definitely be ruled a hit because, as you mentioned, he was an inch away from a double down the left field line.
Timeout called by Jay Johnson. He'll bring Stanfield, Curiel, and Jared Jones over near the on-deck circle. Just talk over a little strategy here with nobody out and a 5-0 LSU lead. And we talked about the heroics there, the bottom of the 10th inning. Heroics late in the game by LSU after trailing 4-2. But Coach Johnson was one of the first to point out last night when visiting with him in the clubhouse. He started off, Doug, talking about the LSU defense. He goes, it's an absolute must in this series, in every series, but against this Arkansas team, we have to try to play as clean as possible in the field. Here's a ground ball. Curiel and a diving grab at second base by Kojal. Had trouble getting the ball out of the glove. The throw to first not in time, and Curiel is safe. Everybody aboard, first and second for LSU.
Now, I think that's got to be ruled a hit. Kojal made an excellent play diving out into the left field grass just to get the glove on it. But as you mentioned, Chris, got stuck in the web a little bit, and Curiel can move him. Yep, that's an infield hit for Curiel. Tigers with runners at first and second now to start it off here in the bottom of the fourth.
Curiel atop the order now, 2 for 3 on the day, and with nobody out, again, threat for LSU with runners first and second. Pitch to Jones. Fastball in on the hands, and it's 1 ball, no strikes. Jones, a strikeout victim in the first. Smashed a baseball, but right at the third baseman, Iredale, back in the second inning. 5-0 LSU lead. Stanfield at second, Curiel at first. Bybee's pitch to Jones. Breaking ball, misses low. They appeal to first. No, Jared did not go around, and it's 2 balls, no strikes.
Love this count. Ball's been flying out of here today. I really like this count.
Two-0 pitch. Breaking ball, but inside. Now 3-0.
Does Coach Blair give him the green light here?
He took the words out of my mouth. I was going to ask Coach Thompson, but I got to tell you, 5-0, nobody out.
Hit it in the middle of Tiger Stadium, big fella.
This is your swing, Jared.
Yeah. Let's get loose here.
3 balls, no strikes in the pitch. Oh, big swing, but a foul down the third base line, and it's 3-1.
Same thing here. Same thing here.
Runners first and second, nobody out. Bybee, the 3-1 pitch. Upstairs, inside, and that's ball 4. And LSU now will load the bases. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. No such thing as enough runs in SEC baseball. Jay Johnson says that every single day and every single game. And here's a prime opportunity with nobody out. And no surprise, Matt Hobbs, the pitching coach, out there to visit with Bybee now. As again, action up and throwing, a left-hander warming in the bullpen for the Razorbacks here.
Look, I don't think Jay Johnson will drop down a squeeze right here with the bases loaded and Dickinson up. We've seen Dickinson square to bunt more than anybody on this LSU squad, so might give him a cut maybe, but it wouldn't shock me at all. And it wouldn't shock me because Bybee, again, is 6'6", 200 and I think it was 40 pounds. He's a big guy. It would be tough for him to be able to make a play in that situation, but we'll see.
Colin Fisher is the left-hander, a sophomore, warming for the Hogs down in the bullpen. So the meeting over. Coach Hobbs back in the dugout. And now we'll see what Coach Jay Johnson, Daniel Dickinson decide to do. Again, that's why Daniel has been such a big get out of the portal for LSU this season.
Well, he's from the windup, too.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Stanfield at third. Curriell at second, Jones at first. Pitch to Dickinson. Down the middle for a strike, and it's 0-1. Dickinson batting .455 this year with the bases loaded, .323 with runners in scoring position, a .322 average with 40 runs batted in. A lot of options for the Tigers. The 0-1 swinging. Little bouncer down the third base line, but just before it reaches the bag, it rolls foul, and it's 0-2 to Daniel Dickinson. Sunshine now peeking out onto the field, just beyond the mound, and the majority of the outfield sneaking in behind the clouds.
Oh, the Diamondbacks feeling the sun right now. Everybody's got the sunglasses flipped down for sure.
0-2 the count to Dickinson with the bases loaded. Bybee's pitch lifted in the air. Foul territory behind the plate. Helfrich able to get to it for the first out of the inning. So one gone. Bases remain loaded. Dickinson retired. And now we'll see Jake Brown. I'm sure Bybee not happy to see Brown come to the plate, nor is Coach Dave Van Horn. He's been to the plate twice today, and he's sent baseballs into the Diamond Jack. One over the Diamond Jack, by the way.
Yeah, you talk about right guy, right spot. Whew. And they're going to make a pitching change. I don't blame them. They're probably going to go to a lefty. That's exactly what they're going to do.
Dave Van Horn on his way out. Pitching change powered by Sunshine. Need a game-changing upgrade? Trust Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana, to keep your home turf in tip-top shape. Big moment in this one. Tigers leading 5-0. Bottom of the 4th inning. Bases loaded, one out. New pitcher coming in. Jake Brown at the plate when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
At Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana, we know that every great game starts with a perfect field. Our equipment, whether it's a mower or a tractor, we can ensure your grass is always game day ready, so you can focus on making memories. Because at the end of the day, it's more than just a game. It's about the community, the joy, and the LSU traditions. Visit sunequip.com to get the best starting lineup of John Deere equipment. Sunshine is a proud sponsor of LSU Athletics.
Do you have both Medicare and Medicaid? With the People's Health Medicare Advantage Plan, you could get up to $280 per month to spend on utilities, healthy groceries, and over-the-counter items. $280 per month. Don't miss out on these extra benefits. Call 1-844-663-2133. Plans are insured through United Healthcare Insurance Company or one of its affiliated companies, a Medicare Advantage organization with a Medicare contract and a contract with the state Medicaid program. Enrollment in the plan depends on the plan's contract renewal with Medicare.
Hey, LSU fans, you're invited to Louisiana's largest casino resort, Coshada. Coshada Casino Resort has the largest and most spacious gaming floor in the Lake Charles area, with thousands of the newest slots, over 55 table games, live bingo and off-track betting, plus 3 beautiful hotels, delicious Cajun cuisine, and the #1 rated golf course in Louisiana. Coshada Casino Resort is proud to support LSU. Go Tigers!
Live action of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Big moment here. Bottom of the 4th inning. LSU leading 5-0. They're able to load the bases. Now with 1 out, it'll be Jake Brown coming to the plate. Colin Fisher, the sophomore left-hander out of Overland Park, Kansas, on the mound for Arkansas, trying to keep it a 5-0 deficit here to LSU.
Yeah, Colin Fisher comes in with a 3-0 record. This is his 15th appearance on the year. He's got a 3.86 ERA and 23 1/3 innings of work. He's allowed 18 hits, 10 earned runs. He has 9 walks and 29 strikeouts. The book says he's going to be 50-50 fastball or sinker slider to left-handed hitters.
First pitch, Jake Brown.
There's the slider.
Slider and a swing and a miss by Jake, and it's 0-1. Brown today, he's 2 for 2. 3-run bomb to right field in the first and a solo shot in the third. 6 home runs on the year. He's got the bases loaded and 1 out and an 0-1 count. The pitch. That one a strike at the letters with another bender, and it's 0-2.
That sinker's going to be 88 to 92. His slider's 77 to 80. He'll also throw a changeup in there, but again, rarely to lefties.
The 0-2 delivery. Stayed away from this breaking ball that missed outside. Jake had ideas, but wisely holds back. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wow, what a day Jake Brown staring down the barrel of here.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Fisher, the 1-2 pitch. And again, this is outside. Got away from Helfrich, but not far enough. Stanfield dancing down the line, but retreats back to third. Now a 2-2 count to Jake Brown. Fans, it's the game everyone loves to play. Play Scrabble Scratch Off from the lottery. Went up to $50,000. Pick up Scrabble Scratch Off today. You must be at least 21 to purchase. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jake Brown. Bases loaded, 1 out. Here's the pitch. And he chased the slider this time, swing and a miss. Brown retired for the first time today. For the 2nd out of the inning, Jake upset with himself. Got fooled on a couple of occasions there with that slider away. And just couldn't hold back.
He's upset with himself because the 2 pitches before that were identical to that one, and he did a good job of not swinging at him. And he's probably saying, why couldn't you just do it one more time? It's just not that easy sometimes. That was a tough at bat.
Ethan Fry has reached base twice today, a single and a walk. First pitch to Fry, low and inside, just above the shoe tops, and it's 1-0. Stanfield down at third base, Curiel at second, Jared Jones at first. 2 outs, bases loaded, a 5-0 LSU lead here in game 2. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and fouled back into the screen. That'll even the count now to Fry. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fisher's 1-1 pitch. A little out in front and a foul ball down the third base line. It's 1-2.
I hate to say it, but I smell the rain somewhere around here. It suddenly got pretty dark out here, almost in a matter of seconds.
1 ball, 2 strikes, bases loaded, 2 outs. The pitch to Fry. Off speed, outside and low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, I got to tell you, to our left, looking downtown and towards the bridge, it is getting darker. Here's the 2-2, way outside, and Helfrich saves a run as he comes out of his crouch and reaches out like Inspector Gadget to bring that one in.
Almost threw that one to the backstop. He caught that snow cone catch. behind the dish.
Nowhere to put Fry with the bases loaded, 2 outs. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fisher fires. Inside and low, and he'll walk in a run. Here comes Stanfield, touches home plate, and it's 6-0 LSU. Fry with a professional at-bat against Fisher.
That was big time. These big moments, your heart's beating fast. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is not swing the bat, but Ethan Fry does a great job there.
Now Stephen Milam, as Doug told you, he's 0 for 2 today. But appears to be getting solid contact thus far. He'll bat for the first time today from the right side against the left-handed Colin Fisher. And what a boost this opportunity would be for Milam.
Oh, it would be, man. He needs it. Obviously the Tigers need it, but he needs it.
Now with the bases loaded, again 2 outs. 6-0 LSU leads. Fisher from the stretch fires. Across the plate for a strike, and it's 0-1. Curiel now at third. Jared Jones at second base. Ethan Fry on the walk, stands at first base. Milam again 0 for 2, a line out and a fly ball out. The 0-1. Low and inside with a breaking ball, and it'll leaving it up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Helfrich's made some plays here in the last 8-10 pitches.
Yeah, he's working hard behind the dish.
Easily a couple more could have come across for sure.
1 ball, 1 strike to Milam. The 1-1. Swung on, ground ball, backhanded pick by Iredale, and he will run to third to get the force out for out number 3. The Tigers, big threat. They do add a run on 1 hit. 1 error against the Razorbacks, but the Tigers strand 3 as we head to the top of the 5th. It is now 6-0 LSU. Back after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
If you live in Louisiana, you know what the many plants up and down the river mean for our state's economy. And for over 40 years, Action Industries has been committed to providing quality construction, maintenance, operational, and consulting services through the refinery and petrochemical industries. When it comes to safety and quality, Action Industries beats the industry standard. Call today or visit actionindinc.com. That's actionindinc.com. Hey, Tiger fans, there's nothing quite like game day at the box. To add to the excitement at the ballpark, enjoy our all-beef 44 Farms Tiger Dogs. The finest dogs in the land because they are made of all-natural Angus beef. To learn more, please visit them at 44steaks.com. That's 44steaks.com. 44 Farms, proud partner of LSU Athletics.
Hello, this is Jan at Toyota.
Hi, Jan. Is now a good time to get a new Toyota?
It is. We like to say your summer starts here at your Toyota dealer. Now through June 2nd, we have a great selection of Camrys, Corollas, Tundras, and more.
Your summer starts here. I'm a pet sitter, and business is way up as people enjoy their new Toyotas.
Stop, Sebastian. Goldie is not dinner.
Your summer starts here.
Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details.
Toyota, let's go places.
Live action of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tigers enjoying a 6-0 lead. Goes without saying, still a lot of baseball left against a very potent Arkansas offense. So Anthony Ianson, good to see. He has pitched well so far, 65 pitches thrown.
Yeah, fairly efficient through 4 innings. Always good to see, especially when he's slinging it in there like he has been.
First pitch to Reese Robinette. Left-hander swings, fouls it back to the backstop. And it's 0-1. Yes, so far through 4 innings of work, 3 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts for the Tigers starter. Robinette aboard on one of those walks as this pitch missed outside. 1 ball, 1 strike now.
Yeah, Cade Anderson and Ianson in the top 5 in the country. And strikeouts. Anderson's up to 124. Ianson now 113.
That one at the knees for a strike off speed. And Anthony works ahead 1-2. Ianson's 1-2 pitch. Oh, just missed the outer black. Make it 2 balls, 2 strikes. Did I go final yet?
I'm trying, man.
That pitch just missing again. Ianson, as Doug said earlier, percentage of strikes has been very good, and those that have missed have been mostly putting it right where he wanted it. But now the payoff delivery and a swing and a miss. Goes off speed. Robinette down on strikes. Ianson with his 9th punch out, and the leadoff hitter retired. 1 away.
Chris, biggest threat of the game right now for A&M. Bases are loaded. There's 2 outs. 1 run just came in, so I guess that was ball 4. So the bases are loaded with 2 outs, and a new hitter just came up. 4-1 right now, Missouri. Bottom of the 9th.
First offering to Thomas at the bottom of the order and called strike. And again, Ianson. Boy, oh boy, doing exactly what Nate Yeske and Jay Johnson said he had to do, and that was get ahead early. This time the breaking ball a little low, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 hit high in the air and out of play right side. While we have a moment, let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification. This is Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network and the LSU Sports mobile app.
1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Off speed, swing and a miss. 10 strikeouts for Anthony Ianson. Fans the first 2 batters here in the top of the 5th. 2 gone.
That's 4 in a row by strikeout for Ianson.
Maestro Adam Gattuso on the 1s and 2s back in the Capital One studio. Second time this season he has worked long and late. He was on the board last night. Glad to have him on board tonight, along with Doug Thompson and Chris Blair. So far, so good. 6-0 LSU leading here. Top of the 5th inning. 2 gone, nobody on. And top of the order, Charles Davalon.
And Davalon, one of the only hitters Ianson has not struck out yet, Chris. He has 7 of the 9 with at least 1 strikeout.
Pulls the string, and it's a swing and a miss. Now 1 ball, 1 strike to the leadoff hitter for the Razorbacks. Comebacker to the mound and a single last time in the 3rd. This one hit foul and out of play. Back behind us. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Today's game sponsored by Dudley DeBosier Injury Lawyers, official partner of LSU Athletics. Remember, 444. 4444. Go Tigers. 2 outs, nobody on. A 1-2 count to Davalon. Here's the pitch from Ianson. Just missed low. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
We have a final. Missouri defeats Texas A&M for the 2nd day by a score of 4-1 to improve to 2-24 in league play.
2-2 pitch. Hit hard but fouled on the first base line. Will hold the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Missouri picking up their first 2 wins, their first series victory in SEC play, and they do it against what had been one of the hotter teams of late in the SEC. Again, they dropped the Aggies 9 spots in the RPI with a loss last night. 2 outs, the 2-2 from Ianson. Off the end of the bat, high in the air to left field. Curiel on the run near the line and left, and he's got it for out number 3. That'll do it for the Razorbacks here in the top of the 5th. 3 up and 3 down for the Hogs. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Tigers coming to the plate when we return. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 in the order. Braswell, Aaron Beatty, and Stanfield on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Albertsons is making shopping and saving easier than ever. Check out Albertsons for you on our mobile app or at albertsons.com, where you can shop online and save over $300 weekly with digital coupons. Earn reward points every time you shop in-store or online and redeem your points for free groceries. Download the Albertsons app or go to albertsons.com to start saving. Albertsons, fresh foods, local flavors.
How powerful is Cox Fiber? Powerful enough to stream all my live sports actually live?
Yep.
Powerful enough to share my screen more smoothly?
You got it.
Powerful enough to keep my games online and my squad on top?
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty powerful.
Introducing Cox Fiber, from the company with the fastest download speeds 9 years in a row. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Cox, always building better. Limited availability in select areas. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions may apply. Analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence in Las Vegas, Omaha, Phoenix. Fixed median download speed Q2 2016 to Q1 2024.
On game day, Tiger fans are hungry for a win. So when LSU hits the field, Manda hits the grill with a legendary flavor that's in a league of its own. Manda's top quality meats and original seasonings are the fielder's choice for game day and every day. So from one legend to another, make sure Manda is on deck to throw a perfect game day party. Manda, the official smoked sausage of LSU Athletics.
Go in the booth with LSU Radio on Facebook Live and YouTube. LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
LSU leading 6-0 here, bottom of the 5th inning in Game 2. Michael Braswell III to lead it off for the Tigers. Braswell reached base on a fielder's choice in the first. Fly ball out to center field last time in the third. Colin Fisher continues his work on the mound as the left-hander fires. Low and inside to Brazzi, and it starts him off 1-0. Tigers 6 runs on 6 hits, 3 LSU online home runs so far. Strike to Braswell, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from Fisher. Strike on the inner half. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chris, in Anthony Ionson's last 14 innings pitched in SEC plays, allowed 6 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, and he has 24 strikeouts.
Pitch low and away, and now evens the count to Braswell, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Braswell, late swing, and he fouls it towards the dugout of LSU right side. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Of course, Ionson with that complete game victory last week against Texas A&M. The co-SEC pitcher of the week. The 2-2 way upstairs, and again, Helfrich working hard behind the plate. Brings it in, now 3 balls, 2 strikes. Oddly enough, the other co-pitcher of the week was Zach Root from Arkansas, who we saw last night. Payoff delivery, and that one missed inside. Excellent take by Braswell. He earns the leadoff walk.
Is that 5 straight innings where the Tigers have had the leadoff runner aboard? Well, in 2 cases, home runs, but yeah. The single by Curiel in the first, the homer from Aaron Beatty, the homer from Brown, and then the error last inning from Stanfield.
So now Braswell aboard. Aaron Beatty, aforementioned, now stands at the plate. The first pitch to the right-hander, a called strike, and it's 0-1.
Vanderbilt looks like they're going to win that game against Tennessee 10-6. Well, they're up 10-6 in the top of the 8th inning.
Fisher checks the runner. The left-hander now fires the 0-1. Low and inside to Aaron Beatty. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Vandy would tie that series up as Tennessee won last night 3-2.
I've said it all year. Again, with so many great teams top to bottom in this league, Vandy's kind of been quietly just kind of hanging around as Aaron Beatty swings and puts this one into left field. Ground ball, base hit right between Aloy and Iredale. And with nobody out again, the Tigers applying pressure early. Runners first and second. We'll see Stanfield.
I'll one-up the getting the leadoff runner aboard. How about the last 4 innings? LSU has actually had the first 2 hitters aboard in every inning. It certainly makes things much easier to execute.
Home plate umpire signaling the press box.
He's not talking to us.
No, something got loose in the outfield.
That'll be the day.
Now they're ready to go.
When they look up here and need something for one of us to, they're in trouble.
Stanfield has reached base twice by way of walk and the error, as we mentioned a moment ago, to lead off the fourth inning. The first pitch from Fisher, a called strike, and it's 0-1. A right-hander up and throwing now for the Hogs down in the bullpen. This will be the 26th pitch for Fisher. Stanfield squares the bunt, brings it back, pitches low, and it's now 1-1. Runners first and second, the 1-1 pitch. And a strike at the belt. Stanfield not particularly a fan of that call, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, it's Tate McGuire down there, right-hander. McGuire 6'3", 215 pounds.
The 1-2 delivery. Low and pops away from Helfrich. Rolls to the backstop and everybody advances a base. Braswell to third. Aaron Beatty now in scoring position as well down at second base, and there are no outs here in the bottom of the fifth with a 2-2 count to Chris Stanfield. This is getting more and more dangerous for Dave Van Horn and the Razorbacks with the top of the order looming. Infield now will come in on the infield grass. Runners second and third. Stanfield swings and it's foul down the line and left. You mentioned it last night. Stanfield just has a knack for sending the ball down the left field line. 15 doubles on the year, 14 of those in SEC play. In the infield in, nobody out, runners second and third, and Stanfield goes opposite field, deep to right. Going back is Maxwell. He'll field it. Tagging up now will be Brazzi. He'll come in to score. A sac fly RBI for Stanfield. It's now 7-0 LSU. Aaron Beatty into third. Still just one out. Here comes Derek Curiel atop the order for the Fighting Tigers.
Tigers just not missing a beat in terms of execution. Leadoff runner, as I mentioned, has reached all 5 times. When they can advance the runner, they are 9 of 19 in that category.
Again, with just one out, infield will play in as the first pitch to Curiel, missing low with a breaking ball from Fisher, and it's 1-0. Derek, 2 for 3, a single in his first at bat, scored a run on Jake Brown's home run. Caught looking in the second, and a single left stranded at third last time in the fourth. The 1-0. Slider misses outside, now 2-0. Aaron Beatty at third base. Just one out. Pitch to Curiel, misses outside. Move the count. 3 balls, no strikes. Curiel with 44 runs batted in. Just an absolutely monster freshman campaign, batting .361. There's a strike on the outer half to make it 3-1. Curiel also an impressive .355 this season with runners in scoring position. Hitters count and the pitch. Missed outside. That'll put Curiel at first on the walk. Fisher gives up another base on balls, his third in relief. Runners on the corners with one out. Here comes Jared Jones.
And here comes Dave Van Horn.
He'll make the call to the pen before crossing the foul line. So another pitching change powered by Sunshine. If you need a game-changing upgrade, fans, trust Sunshine. Your hometown John Deere dealer here in Louisiana. 7-0 LSU leads. Bottom of the fifth inning. Runners first and third with one out. New pitcher will face the Bear when we come back on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Winning isn't everything. Wait, excuse me, read that wrong. Winning is everything. Hancock Whitney Bank is supporting today's action because we love to see people win. And we're supporting you with knowledge and support because we want to see you win too. Your business, your goals, your hopes, and your dreams. The right bank makes all the difference. How can we help you win? Visit HancockWhitney.com to find out. Hancock Whitney Bank, member FDIC.
It's 4 in the morning when the roaches are on. You need the Bingo Roach Spray.
Get ready for a bug-free Louisiana summer with Bingo Pest Control products. Our best-in-class indoor and outdoor solutions are powerful enough to eliminate those never-ending bugs, guaranteed. Visit bingo.com or call 833-GO-BINGO. Bingo keeps pests gone.
If you're tired of trying, you should be buying the famous Bingo Roach Spray.
At Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana, we know that every great game starts with a perfect field. Our equipment, whether it's a mower or a tractor, we can ensure your grass is always game day ready, so you can focus on making memories. Because at the end of the day, it's more than just a game. It's about the community, the joy, and the LSU traditions. Visit sunequip.com to get the best starting lineup of John Deere equipment. Sunshine is a proud sponsor of LSU Athletics.
Go in the booth with LSU Radio on Facebook Live and YouTube. LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tate McGuire now on the bump for Arkansas. Tigers leading 7-0, still just in the bottom of the 5th inning. Jarrett Jones comes to the plate. Tigers already with 1 run across here in the 5th on 1 hit. They've got runners first and third. Aaron Beatty at third, Curiel at first, and Jones been aboard once by way of walk in the 4th inning. Strikeout and lined out in his previous at-bats, looking for his first hit. The pitch, missing high and inside from McGuire, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, Tate McGuire making his 14th appearance of the year. He's got a 3.67 ERA. In 27 innings of work, he's allowed 21 hits, 11 runs. He has 8 walks and 23 strikeouts.
The 1-0 off the end of the bat, foul from Jones, and it evens it up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fans, find out how you can build a better work day every day with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com. Get ready for the work day. Great crowd on hand here at the box so far. So good. They like what they see. 7-0 LSU leads. 1 out and a throw over to first. A little low from McGuire, but handled over there by Robinette.
McGuire's fastball, curveball, slider change. He'll throw the fastball half the time to righties and lefties. He'll work the slider in there to right-handers and the changeup more so to lefties. So this will be fastball sliders for Jones.
Here's the 1-1. Jones swings down the line and left, but it is foul. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. By the way, Maverick Grizzy playing a little toss down in the right field bullpen for LSU. Runners first and third with 1 out. Jones facing a 1-2 count as McGuire, the right-hander, fires. Missing high. Jones stays away from the fastball, and it's 2-2.
Got to be thinking about the 10-run rule if you're Dave Van Horn here.
2-2 pitch. Fastball misses outside. That'll fill the count to Jones.
Down 7-0, first and third, a 3-2 count with only 1 out. Yeah, I'd be thinking about it.
Payoff delivery to Jones. Way outside, ball 4. And the Tigers will load up the bases with 1 out. Daniel Dickinson in a similar situation.
Yeah, I'm having deja vu, I feel like. Like I should say, don't be surprised if he lays down a bunt here.
Last time with the bases loaded. Fouled it back, handled by Helfrich behind the plate.
This literally happened like 8 minutes ago. Same situation.
Bases loaded, 1 out. The pitch to Dickinson. Breaking ball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
I believe that's how the last at bat started. First pitch called strike. Boy, that wind is whipping from left to right.
Here's the 0-1. Dickinson sends it foul out of play down the line and right into the seats. 0-2 the count. Now the temperature has dropped. It was 69 degrees at the start of the game, now down to 66. And I imagine with the wind, if you're out there in the diamond deck or down the right field line, it feels a little cooler than 66. Here's the 0-2. Dickinson will fight, swing, and foul it down the third base line. Count remains 0-2. 7-0 LSU leads. Again, 7 runs on 7 hits. Bases loaded here. Dickinson awaits. The 0-2 pitch, ground ball. Again, backhanded at third by Iredale. He'll throw to second. He'll get the runner and Jones there for the second out of the inning, but coming in to score will be Aaron Beatty. That makes it 8-0. So give Dickinson the RBI. Runners remain on the corners here. Just the second out, and that'll bring Jake Brown to the plate. Brown 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs. A 3-run blast in the first. Solo shot in the third. 6 home runs on the year for the sophomore.
Have a day, Big Jake Brown. Not that you already haven't.
Curiel now at third, Dickinson at first with 2 outs. McGuire fires. The fastball misses low, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch to Brown. Swung on, sharply hit. Ground ball gets by Eloy behind the second base bag. Curiel will score and an RBI single for Jake Brown. His 5th ribby of the day. It's now 9-0 LSU.
Jake Brown's now 4 for 5 against Arkansas. Didn't start last night. Did get the pinch hit single. 2 home runs and another one right there. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty good right now, partner.
So with Curiel scoring, runners remain first and second with 2 outs. And Ethan Fry to the plate. The pitch, low and off speed. 1 ball, no strikes. Ethan 1 for 1, a single back in the first, a board on a walk in the third, and then with the bases loaded was walked to pick up his 35th RBI of the season. Here's the 1-0. Missed outside, 2 balls, no strikes.
It's always a pretty good sign when your top 5 hitters are having their 4th at bat in the 5th inning. 2-0 count. Prime time hitters count for Ethan Fry, who's also seeing it pretty good right now.
2-0 pitch, and Fry launches one deep in the air to right field, going back, and this one is gone! Ethan Fry joins the double-digit home run club, his 10th of the season, and the Tigers make it 12-0.
Hit that one deep to right field, high up into that jet stream, 108 miles an hour off the bat. That 2-0 count puts the Tigers up 12-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. And partner, I'm pretty sure Dave Van Horn is definitely thinking about the 10-run rule now. Wow.
Ethan Fry continues on a tear down the stretch here in 2025. Now batting .372 on the years. Milam comes to the plate. Bases empty, 2 outs.
He's hit a couple hard today, Milam. Tigers will bat around here as Milam's the 9th hitter of the inning.
The 1-0 pitch. Strike on the outside corner, make it 1-1. The Tigers with 4 LSU online home runs. 2 of the 3-run variety and 2 solo shots. The 1-1 pitch to Milam. swing comes off the bat and off the face mask of Ryder Helfrich, who appears to be all right. Mask knocked right off the helmet. And it's 1-2 now to Milam. Nothing. LSU leads with 6 runs plated here in the bottom of the 5th inning. They have scored in every frame thus far. With 2 outs, the 1-2 to Milam. Swing and foul it off. Keep it at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Things have certainly heated up on the field today for LSU, but fans, remember, whenever you're ready to cool it down, just count on Slow Melt Ice. Check them out online at slowmeltice.com, SLOMELTICE.com. The 1-2 pitch, called strike 3. Flutters the off-speed pitch. Milam with no offer, down on strikes, but LSU going to get a hand after plating 6 runs in the bottom of the 5th to make it a 12-0 LSU lead. We head to the top of the 6th, back after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's 4 in the morning when the roaches are on. You need the Bingo roach spray.
Get ready for a bug-free Louisiana summer with Bingo Pest Control products. Our best-in-class indoor and outdoor solutions are powerful enough to eliminate those never-ending bugs, guaranteed. Visit bingo.com or call 833-GO-BINGO. Bingo keeps pests gone.
If you're tired of trying, you should be buying the famous Bingo roach spray.
Join the school with the winning track record in education. With LSU Online and Continuing Education, choose from over 150 degrees, certificates, and courses designed to match your specific goals. Earn the same on-campus degree from anywhere, with flexible learning options tailored to your needs. You'll call the plays. Start your journey to success today at online.lsu.edu.
Hey Tiger fans, no game day is complete without Noel Spirits from Noel Family Distillery. Founded by a father-daughter duo, Noel Family Distillery is the only Louisiana distillery offering authentic tequila. Their additive-free tequila captures the spirit of Louisiana, creating a spirits experience worthy of the Tigers and their loyal fans across the country. Noel Tequila is proud to be the official tequila of LSU Athletics. Enjoy Noel Tequila at the box or grab a bottle of your own at many fine retailers. Learn the unique Noel Distillery story at noeldistillery.com.
Go in the booth with LSU Radio on Facebook Live and YouTube. LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
12-0 LSU leading Arkansas Game 2 on this Saturday evening. 12 runs, 9 hits for the Tigers. As Anthony Ianson back out there to start the top of the 6th inning. He has been electric and uber efficient. His 82nd pitch of the game in the starting roles. It's fouled off by Vahiba Aloy, and it's 0-1. So far, Ianson averaging right at 16 pitches per inning. The 0-1 called strike 2 on the outside corner. It's 0-2 now to Vahiba Aloy, who is 0-2 with a couple of strikeouts to Ianson. 2 of his 10 on the day. Here's the 0-2, and it's hammered foul into the screen right side. Count remains 0-2.
Yeah, and the key to Ianson and last night, Cade Anderson, is the fact that you've said at least 2 dozen times, here's the 0-2. That's the key.
Another 0-2 delivery. This one swatted to left center field. Stanfield on the run, loses his lid, reaches up, grabs it, and he holds on as he tumbles into the left center field grass. Vahiba robbed of a possible double in left center field by Chris Stanfield.
This dude here. The wind helped him bringing the ball back to him, but that ball was a rocket off the bat out to center field, and the eye didn't let you believe he was actually going to get to the ball, but at the very last 10, 20 feet, he closed in, almost overran it. What an athletic play out there by Chris Stanfield.
Logan Maxwell at the plate with 1 out. He will swing, and he will rip into this one. A base hit into right field. Just the 4th hit of the day for the Razorbacks, but a 1-out single for Maxwell. his first knock of the day, so a runner aboard with one out. Speaking of Stanfield, you will not find a nicer young man than Chris Stanfield, who is absolutely an alpha competitor on the field, but outside the lines, just a great young man and a great ambassador for Jay Johnson and LSU Baseball. Cahillo Aloy now at the plate. The right-hander awaits. Science and delivers. And a little high above the letters for ball one.
We'll start squeezing us now. Double play ball. Hadn't had one of those tonight. Not yet.
One out, runner at first, and the 1-0. Aloy will swing.
That's better.
Straight up behind the plate. Aaron Beatty coming back, but it catches the overhang out of play, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one the count to Cahillo Aloy. He's 1 for 2. A single back in the 4th inning. He's got Maxwell at first. He's 0 for 1 in stolen bases. He'll take a short lead off of first as Ianson, the right-hander, fires the 1-1. This one straight up into the air. Milam at shortstop, calling for it between second and third. And again, having to battle a little bit of wind there, but Milam able to secure it for the second out of the inning, and Aloy retired.
Ianson, man. Can't say enough.
Nate Yeski now emerging from the LSU dugout with 2 down, a runner at first. Kozel at the plate. They're going to call for time here, talk it over on the mound. Fans, don't miss the season finale of the Jay Johnson Show. Coming up Monday night, our last show of the year. TJ Ribb starts at 6 o'clock. Coach will be on hand. He'll recap this weekend. Look ahead to next weekend, the final regular season series with no midweek game. Tigers will be on the road to take on former Tiger head coach Paul Mainieri and the South Carolina Gamecocks at Founders Park in Columbia. Again, the Jay Johnson Show, Monday night, 6 p.m., presented by Our Lady of the Lake, championship health partner of LSU Athletics. Coach Yeski now will sprint his way back to the dugout. 2 outs and a runner at first. Cam Kozel, the sophomore from Omaha, left-handed hitter, who on the day is 0 for 2, a strikeout and a comebacker to the mound. 12-0 LSU leads here in the top of the 6th. Ianson ready to go, works from the stretch, looks to the runner, now fires to the plate, and this one swatted to center field, a base hit for Kozel, his first hit of the day. Second hit of the inning, and now runners first and second for the Razorbacks. We'll see Iredale, the third baseman.
I don't love that mound visit, just because sometimes you break up the momentum of the pitcher, and Ianson was kind of rocking and rolling right there, but still 2 outs, and he's punched out Iredale in his previous 2 plate appearances.
We reset the pitch clock here as Iredale digs in. Doug mentioned, struck out swinging in the second, caught looking by Anthony in the 4th. Runners first and second with 2 outs. Ianson's pitch to the plate, swung on into the air, coming over near the line, deep in right, but this one will again be carried by the wind into the seats out of play in right field. That's 0-1. Fans, don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Text the words home run to 31996. Get your $59 AC system check from Accutemp Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics. 0-1 the count to Iredale, the right-handed hitter. Runners take their lead first and second. Ianson delivers on a swing and a miss with a changeup. Iredale way out of sorts, and it's 0-2.
Strikeout number 11 here.
2 outs, runners first and second, the 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3, there you have it. Iredale down on strikes for the 3rd time, caught looking for a 2nd time by Anthony Ianson with strikeout number 11. No runs, 2 hits, 2 men left on for the Razorbacks. It's still 12-0 Tigers. They head to the bottom of the 6th inning. 7, 8, 9 coming to the plate. Braswell, Aaron Beatty, and Stanfield after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers! So we want to go like 4 players of the game and 3 plays of the game today?
It's to help businesses make big plays.
No, we would do like, 4 plays of the game, and I'll figure out which one's the player of the game.
College sports.
But Ianson is really starting to earn the player of the
game. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225-578-2788. Go Tigers.
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Live action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball continues from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
A 12-0 LSU lead, bottom of the 6th inning. Tigers coming to the plate. New pitcher for Arkansas. Dave Van Horn making another pitching change. Powered by Sunshine. It'll be Steele Eves, a right-hander, taking over for the Hogs here. He'll face Braswell, Aaron Beatty, and Stanfield. 7, 8, 9 for the Tigers. LSU 12 runs, 9 hits, 4 LSU online home runs today. 2 from Jake Brown, 1 from Aaron Beatty. Just an incredible explosion of offense. After last weekend's struggles, and really a low-scoring affair for most of the night. Last night, a 5-4 walk-off in the bottom of the 10th. In fact, I mentioned Jake Brown. He's got 5 RBI here tonight. That's a career high. Ethan Fry with 4 RBI, also a career high.
Steele Eves, a freshman, making his 10th appearance of the year.
First pitch to Braswell. Gonna miss inside with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Brazzy today reached base on a fielder's choice in the first. Fly ball out to center in the third. Aboard on a walk and scored in that 5th inning when the Tigers plated 6 runs. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. That fastball gets by him. It's 1 ball, 1 strike.
Actually, this is his 7th appearance of the year. He's worked 7 2/3 so far, allowed 8 hits. He has 8 strikeouts and a walk. His fastball is going to be up to 95 miles an hour. He'll throw a slider in there in the low 80s. There it is.
Braswell goes opposite field. The skies a fly ball, foul territory, and it'll catch the screen at the low seating. Unable to make a play was Robinette, Koziel, or Maxwell. It'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes to Braswell.
Braswell led off the 5th with a walk. And of course, that ended up being a pretty good inning. Tigers scored 3 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and 6 in the 5th.
1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter Braswell. The pitch. Big swing to center field. Thomas going back, still going back, and just shy of the track. Gets under it for out number 1. 101 off the bat from Braswell, but to the deepest part of the park, and there's 1 away.
That is the first time that the leadoff batter has been retired through the first 6 innings.
Defensive change here for the Razorbacks. Robinette, who started the game at first, now moving to third for the Hogs. Rocco Pepe now into the game playing at first base. See Aaron Beatty, who had his 4th home run of the year back in the 2nd inning, a solo shot. Also with a single, came around to score in that big 5th inning. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-1. Here's the 0-1, and pops out of the mid of Helfrich. Misses outside, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch, and a swing and a miss. Breaking ball falls away. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch, miss low, and a good take by Aaron Beatty will even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2, again missing low to fill the count. One out, nobody on. Here's the 3-2. Aaron Beatty swings up the middle, and it will slowly bounce its way into center field after taking the top of the mound off. Aaron Beatty aboard with a 1-out single. How about this? Aaron Beatty now came into the game under 200 his average, but now with 3 pokes, a couple of singles, and that solo home run. Aaron Beatty down there 8th in the order, 2 for 3 on the day.
Yeah, that'll make you feel better about coming to the ballpark tomorrow.
First delivery, going to miss low as pinch hitter at the bottom of the order here. It'll be Dalton Beck. Beck, one of the heroes going back to that Tennessee series in a pivotal pinch hitting role in that Game 1 win. 1 out, runner at first, and the 1-0 to Beck, the left-hander, is a strike offered up by Eves, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Back again, the top players in the Southland Conference for Incarnate Word a year ago had 18 home runs. There's a quick throw over to first, and just getting back was Aaron Beatty. Great move by Steele Eves. Quick turn for the right-hander, fired it over to Pepe at first base. Luckily, Aaron Beatty back safe. 1 ball, 1 strike to the pinch hitter Dalton Beck. This pitch low and inside, backs back off the plate, and it's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike to Dalton Beck. The pitch. Hit foul and out of play left side. That'll even the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. One out, a runner on. Just the 9th plate appearance of the year for Beck. Heading .375, he's 3 for 8. Pitch high and outside with a fastball. Now will fill the count. Another quick throw over to first, and again Aaron Beatty, not a big lead, but he's able to get back. Still 3-2 the count. Dalton Beck, senior out of Frisco, Texas, and the pitch missed outside. Great take by Beck on a pitch just missing the corner. And a 1-out walk will send him to first base. Now 2 aboard with 1 out. Top of the order, Derek Curiel. Curiel 2 for 3 today. Single and scored in the first. Base hit in the 4th, and aboard on a walk and scored in the 5th inning. (12-0) LSU leads, bottom of the 6th inning. And again, pressure being applied to the Arkansas staff and defense. Breaking ball inside corner called strike to Curiel, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missing high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
5th plate appearance already here in the 6th inning for Curiel.
Arabidi off of second base. Dalton back on the walk at first. Eaves with the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled back. Off the bat of Curiel, now 1-2. Tomorrow, Mother's Day special, game 3 of this series, 3 p.m. Plenty of time. Take mom to a great brunch or lunch and then make your way to the ballpark.
Sounds like a plan.
The 1-2 delivery. Curiel will swing, and he fights off the pitch, fouls it back, still 1-2. We'll say it multiple times tomorrow, but a early happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
Every one of them.
Runners first and second, and the 1-2 outside to even the count now to Curiel. Serving the world's best baby back ribs, fresh seafood, Cajun inspired comfort food. That's TJ Ribs. Located at 2324 South Acadian Thruway, home to our LSU head coaches shows all season long. Eaves looks back to second, now the 2-2 to the plate. High and inside, another full count for Eaves with only one away.
Yeah, Eaves going to be out there by himself for this one. No action in the Hogs bullpen.
Payoff delivery. And Curiel will swing into the air. Left center field, not very deep. Davalon coming in and shallow left center, and he'll have it for the second out of the inning. Runners stay put. And with 2 down, it'll be Jared Jones trying to keep the scoring run going for LSU. As Doug told you a moment ago, every inning, Tigers have reached the plate at least one time. 3 in the first, and that big 6th run 5th inning.
Well, I don't hate the odds here. I mean, there is 2 outs, but we have a freshman on the mound with a fastball and a slider. And it comes down to really a guessing game.
First pitch to Jones. Fastball, a little off on the plate, and a swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Didn't miss by much.
Eaves, and the 0-1 pitch. Strike, another fastball, almost same location. This time, no swing offered by Jones, and it's quickly 0-2. So if you're Matt Hobbs, Doug, 2 fastballs get
Slider.
you 0-2. Yeah. Yep. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled back. He went to the heat.
Yeah, what do we know?
Jones fights it off. It's still 0-2.
Trying to get him guessing, which is something you can do when you're ahead in the count.
Runners first and second, 2 down, a 12-0 LSU lead. Jones awaits at the plate. Eaves, the 0-2. Off speed, but missed inside. Ball 1.
Okay.
The 1-2 pitch. Jones again will fight off the breaking ball. Send it out of play. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Might not want to throw that one again. That one hung up right in the danger zone, and Jones just fouled it back over the screen. Just missed it.
With 2 outs, the 1-2 pitch. And again, off speed and on the hands, trying to jam him. He fouls it back, still 1-2.
All right, so he went fastball in the first 0-2 count. Then he went now 3 sliders. They go back to the fastball.
From the stretch, and the 1-2. And again, Jones off speed, and he fouls it off. Stays 1-2. this is the damage LSU has done today against the Arkansas pitching staff. Eves takes over here in the bottom of the 6th. He's thrown 30 pitches. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. This time the off speed, low and inside. Jones couldn't stay away. And the Tigers, for the first time tonight, come up empty-handed. No runs, 1 hit, 2 men left on. We go to the top of the 7th with the 10-run rule in effect. It's 12-0 LSU leading. Arkansas will have the 7, 8, 9 hitters due up. Back after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans. Need funds to help with your financial situation? Republic Finance is a proud partner of LSU Athletics and has served the SEC area since 1952. Check out our loan options to see how we may help you. Visit a local branch or get pre-qualified online at republicfinance.com/tigers.
Not all consumers are eligible to apply online. Secured loans are available exclusively in branch and have collateral and insurance requirements. Standard loan terms, rates, and fees apply based on your state. All loans are subject to approval pursuant to standard underwriting criteria. Not all consumers will qualify. For more information, call 833-907-1737.
NIL is dominating the college sports scene, and LSU has positioned itself at the front of the pack. But to remain competitive and stay ahead of the rest, we need your support. Bayou Traditions is the official NIL collective of LSU Athletics. Join the tradition and become a member by signing up online at BayouTraditionsCollective.com. Members receive exclusive access to LSU student athletes that you can't get anywhere else. Help ensure LSU remains a leader in the NIL arena. Sign up today at BayouTraditionsCollective.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state and beyond.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
Go in the booth with LSU Radio on Facebook Live and YouTube. LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
We're back.
Top of the 7th inning here at the box. LSU leading Arkansas in game 2. 12-0. Maverick Rizzi now handed the baseball as he'll take over for Anthony Ianson after another brilliant performance by the Tigers starter. Again, you may be surprised a little bit that Rizzi's coming in here in the top of the 7th inning. And again, we talked a little bit about it last night, Doug, during the broadcast, the fact that South Carolina already, LSU's next opponent next weekend, going to get a couple of days ahead of time with their series ending yesterday. But Rizzi now will face Helfrich in the first pitch from Maverick. Misses low for ball 1 with a fastball.
Yeah, the pitcher in me would like to see Ianson go out there and get another complete game with the 10-run rule in effect here. But I can understand it with the short week, and he's up to 93 pitches.
Helfrich drives one on a ground ball just inside the third base bag. Into the corner it goes. Going to be picked up by Mick Paul, but a stand-up double by Helfrich to start it off here in the top of the 7th inning. And Paul taking over in left as Stanfield lifted for Dalton Beck at the bottom of the order there in the bottom of the 6th inning. They'll move Curiel from left to center field. Jake Brown remains in right.
Yeah, this is the 19th timeout for Maverick Rizzi. Ties him for the team lead in that category. He's got a 4.22 ERA coming in 21 1/3 inning. He's allowed 17 hits, 10 earned runs. He has 16 walks and 26 strikeouts.
First delivery, another strong fastball, but low and inside to Robinette, who started the game at first base, moved over to third there in the bottom of the 6th inning. Robinette at the plate, 0 for 1, a walk and a strikeout. Runner at second and the 1-0 pitch. Strike at the knees. Fastball 97 from Rizzi, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Rifle shot, but foul out of play down the left field line. Rizzi, one of the silver linings in that game 1 loss to Texas A&M in that doubleheader last Saturday. In fact, he came in with an inning and 2/3. No hits, no runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Here's the 1-2, and it misses high. His fastball not tempting enough for Robinette. He stays away, and it's 2-2.
Well, got to get the first out here.
2-2 pitch, and again the fastball at 97, but it misses off the plate to the left-handed hitter. That'll fill the count 3-2. Payoff delivery, and it's high and outside. So after giving up the leadoff double, Rizzi gives up the walk. Arkansas here quickly with runners first and second, nobody out in the top of the 7th inning. Tigers now going to call for time and meet on the mound as Aaron Beatty will join the infield, talking it over. It appears DJ Primo, the left-hander, is stepping up on the rubber in the Tiger bullpen down and right. And a reminder, don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Text the words home run to 31996. Get a $59 AC system check from AccuTemp Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics. Justin Thomas Jr., he's 0 for 2 in the 9 spot. Again, Helfrich is down in the bottom of the order for the first 2 games. He has been effective. Thomas takes the first pitch away for ball 1. In a steady diet of fastballs, but Rizzi having trouble early here finding the strike zone. The 1-0 delivery. That one at the belt. That fastball finds the zone. It's 1-1. One pitch and a swing and a miss. That time dialed it back off speed. It's the swing and it's 1-2. Helfrich at second, Robinette at first, nobody out, top of the 7th, and a 12-0 LSU lead. The 1-2 pitch from Rizzi misses away. It goes to the breaking ball. 2-2 now the count to Thomas Jr. Two delivery.
Come on, Blue.
Just missed the outside corner.
Blue.
Right back to the off speed. It fills the count. 3-2. Runners first and second, nobody out. Rizzi another payoff pitch, and Thomas drives this one to right field. Helfrich on the run. They'll wave him around. Throw going to come into second base, and Arkansas's on the board. It's 12-1. Thomas with the RBI. His 29th, make it his 30th of the year. So, again, tough break there after putting 2 aboard, a leadoff double, then a walk. Thomas gets his first hit, drives in the first run of the night for the Razorbacks.
You got to find the first out here. DJ Primo is throwing down in the bullpen for the Tigers, or it looks like he is ready to go, and it looks like Jay Johnson's ready to go get him.
And he'll make the call to the bullpen. So with nobody out, and Arkansas now on the board, 12-1, runners on the corners. DJ Primo, the left-hander, will be called upon. A pitching change powered by Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. Still an 11-run lead here in the top of the 7th, 12-1. Give you the numbers on Primo. Get back to action after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
At Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana, we know that every great game starts with a perfect field. Our equipment, whether it's a mower or a tractor, we can ensure your grass is always game day ready, so you can focus on making memories.
Hey, Chris, if things hold, would you prefer one of the generic bumps over the 7th inning stretch coming out of that break?
and the LSU traditions. Visit sunequip.com to get the best starting lineup of John Deere equipment. Sunshine is a proud sponsor of LSU Athletics.
In a region famous for its cuisine, Blue Plate Mayo has been a staple since 1927. From New Orleans to Lafayette, Houma to Baton Rouge, it's the mayo Louisiana reaches for when it's time to make something delicious. Whether it's dressing a po' boy or making that perfect dipping sauce for crawfish, it has to be Blue Plate. Blue Plate Mayo, the official mayo of LSU Athletics. That's the good stuff.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
That's why I joined the team at LSU Sports Properties. Our goal here is to help businesses make big plays both on and off the field. If you want to give your brand that competitive edge and be a part of the biggest stage in college sports, give the corporate sponsorship team at LSU Athletics a call. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225-578-2788. Go Tigers.
Go in the booth with LSU Radio on Facebook Live and YouTube. LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Top of the 7th inning, and the real only success so far for Arkansas. They do have one run on the board after a leadoff double by Helfrich here in the top of the 7th off Maverick Rizzi. Maverick unfortunately walks the next batter, put runners first and second. Justin Thomas Jr. with the RBI single to right field. Makes it a 12-1 ball game. Now runners first and third for the Razorbacks, and the Tigers call upon lefty G.J. Primo. Again, the Tigers trying to end it here. They lead 11 runs in the top of the 7th inning, but they've got 3 outs to find, Doug Thompson.
Yeah, Primo's going to make his 19th appearance. Also brings him to a tie with the team lead with Zach Cowan and now Maverick Rizzi. Enters with a 4.15 ERA. 13 innings of work for Primo, as he's been mostly a lefty specialist. 10 hits allowed, 7 runs, 6 earned. He has 6 walks and 13 strikeouts. They bring him in to face the leadoff lefty Davalin here.
First pitch called strike with a fastball from Primo, and it's 0-1. And Robinette at third. Thomas Jr. at first base. Lefty on lefty, and the 0-1 just misses outside. Able to count 1 ball, 1 strike. Fans help shape the future of medicine with Velocity Clinical Research. Participants can receive compensation, access new potential medicines, and get free study-related exams. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. Primo's 1-1 pitch. Davalin lets it go, low and inside. Now 2 balls, 1 strike. Under the lights here at Alec Box Stadium, game 2 of this series. Tigers walking it off earlier this morning at 116, 5-4. Here's the 2-1. It's low. It's now 3-1. Davalin, who's 1 for 3 atop the order, had a single back in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, Jaden Newt looks like he's ready to go down in the bullpen. I think Davalin will be the only one that Primo faces.
There's a strike on the outside corner as Davalin was trying to get to first.
Almost tossed the bat, which would make this pitch a lot more difficult for him, but he was able to keep it in his hands.
So now Primo with a payoff pitch on its way, and a foul bouncer towards the LSU dugout. Still 3-2. While we have a moment, pause 10 seconds. Station identification on this, the LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network and the LSU Sports mobile app.
Another payoff delivery, and this one rocketed down the line, but foul and left.
That was close. And you're in the spot now where you kind of have to throw fastballs down the middle. It's 12-1. The runner at third really doesn't mean anything, but you can't walk this guy and throw any off-speed pitches.
Davalin comes back to the plate. Runners again, first and third. Tigers looking to record the first out of the inning. The 3-2 sent back foul off the bat of Davalin. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. 12-1 LSU leading. And another payoff pitch. And it's fouled back over our heads. And it's still 3-2. Balls, 2 strikes, and Primo fires. A ground ball up the middle. It's a base hit. Robinette will score. That makes it 12-2. Avalon with the RBI single. His 51st of the season. Now it's a 10-run lead for LSU here in the top of the 7th. That'll bring Bahiva Aloy.
We'll also, I bet, bring Coach Jay out with Jaden Newt ready to go.
Yep, Coach Johnson on his way out. Again, nobody out here for the Hogs. They have runners first and second. Jaden Newt in a few moments will emerge from the right field bullpen. Another pitching change powered by Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. It's now a 12-2 LSU lead. Nobody out. Runners first and second here in the top of the 7th inning. The Razorbacks have played in 2 in this frame. Back after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
At Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana, we know that every great game starts with a perfect field. Our equipment, whether it's a mower or a tractor, we can ensure your grass is always game day ready, so you can focus on making memories. Because at the end of the day, it's more than just a game. It's about the community, the joy, and the LSU traditions. Visit sunequip.com to get the best starting lineup of John Deere equipment. Sunshine is a proud sponsor of LSU Athletics.
People's Health has a new Medicare plan designed for people with diabetes, chronic heart failure, or cardiovascular disorders. It features a monthly over-the-counter allowance, lower costs for a number of prescriptions, and lower specialist copays than non-special needs plans from People's Health. To learn more about a chronic special needs plan, call 1-844-663-2133. Plans are insured through United Healthcare Insurance Company or one of its affiliated companies, a Medicare Advantage organization with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in the plan depends on the plan's contract renewal with Medicare.
Hey, LSU fans, you're invited to Louisiana's largest casino resort, Coshada. Coshada Casino Resort has the largest and most spacious gaming floor in the Lake Charles area, with thousands of the newest slots, over 55 table games, live bingo and off-track betting, plus 3 beautiful hotels, delicious Cajun cuisine, and the #1 rated golf course in Louisiana. Coshada Casino Resort is proud to support LSU. Go Tigers!
Live action of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Anthony Ianson with the start today. Superb performance once again. He's lifted to start the top of the 7th inning. Arkansas trying to climb their way back into this one. They got a long way to go. It's a 12-2 LSU lead. Ianson, by the way, 6 full innings, gave up just 5 hits, no runs, 1 walk, double-digit strikeouts with 11. Maverick Rizzi unable to record an out, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk. Primo comes in, gives up a hit. Now it's up to Jaden Newt to find 3 outs here. Keep it a 12-2 game, and LSU could possibly call it a very early night compared to game 1 of this series. But we'll find out as Newton stands on the bump, and Bahiva Aloy will be at the plate. Arkansas with runners first and second.
Yeah, this is a 4th time out for Newt in SEC play, but 16th overall, 4.22 ERA and 21 1/3, allowed 20 hits, 10 runs, 11 walks, and 28 strikeouts.
First delivery, and Aloy with a powerful cut but foul down the right field line. Sets him up 0-1.
Tough part of the lineup here. Needless to say, 2-3-4.
Thomas Jr. out at second base. Avalon with the RBI single at first. Newt, the right-hander from the stretch, kicks and fires the 0-1. And again, a foul ball into the screen by Aloy, and it's 0-2. Nobody out. Runners first and second. Jaden Newt fires the 0-2 pitch. And the breaking ball misses outside, making 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got to find the first out. Somehow, some way.
One ball, 2 strikes to Aloy. And the 1-2 from Newt. Missing low, 2-2. Cooper Williams, the left-hander. Grant Fontenot, the right-hander, both up and throwing in the bullpen for LSU. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Newt. Just missed the outside corner, now a full count. It's been the issue here for the LSU bullpen in the 7th inning. Still looking for the first out in the top of the 7th with runners first and second. Payoff delivery. Did he go? They say he did, but the ball gets away from Aaron Beatty.
Yeah, but first base was occupied, so he can't advance. The runners will advance to second and third, though.
That's costly.
There's the first out, though. Thank goodness.
Just the first out, but it does put 2 in scoring position here.
I wonder how many times this season he struck out 3 times. Probably not many. That was a big out.
So now the right-hander Jaden Newt will face Logan Maxwell. Maxwell in the 3 spot tonight, 1 for 3. A single came in the 6th inning. First pitch, they'll say miss low for ball 1.
Yeah, this is a situation where you really need a strikeout.
Thomas at third. Avalon at second. Here's the 1-0 from Newt. And a swing and a miss. That fastball up to 96.
Look at Newt.
Here's the 1-1. Foul back into the screen off the bat of Maxwell. And puts Newt ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners second and third, 1 out. Tigers up 12-2. Newt's 1-2 pitch. Upstairs for ball 2.
2-2 pitch. Got to make something happen here.
2-2 delivery. And hit high in the air to center field. Curiel going back, and he'll have it. Tagging up from third, however, is Thomas. He will score easily, and it's now a 12-3 LSU lead. Second out of the inning. Runner from third scores. Avalon gets to third base, and now with 2 down, it'll be Kahio Aloy. Cleanup hitter, he's 1 for 3. As Newt fires, and the pitch to the right-hander, they'll say missed inside with a fastball. It's 1-0. Pitch. That time the heater is in for a strike to make it 1-1. One pitch, bouncer towards second base. Dickinson charges, takes it on a low hop, throws over to first in time for out number 3. However, the Razorbacks find home plate 3 times. They do it on 3 hits. It's a 12-3 LSU 9-run lead as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Time to stretch it out here at Alec Box Stadium. Tigers coming to the plate. It'll be 3, 4, and 5. Meat of the order presented by 44 Farms. Dickinson Brown and Fry when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network. He's going to the track, the wall. See ya!
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
Going to the track, the wall. See ya!
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
The 7th inning stretch, presented by Coushatta Casino Resort, Louisiana's best bet. Now, back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Bottom of the 7th inning, a 12-3 LSU lead. Tigers had a 12-0 advantage going into the top of the 7th. The bullpen for the Tigers gives up 3 runs to the Razorbacks. Now, if the Tigers want to end this one at least here in the bottom of the 7th, it'll take a little more offense. The Tigers have been very good at the plate. 12 runs on 10 hits so far. Again, pretty good candidates coming to the plate, starting with Dickinson, Jake Brown, and Ethan Fry. 9 RBI between Brown and Fry on the night. Both career highs for those young men for the purple and gold.
And Hunter Dietz will be the 6th pitcher of the night for the Hogs, the left-hander.
First pitch, a called strike to Dickinson from the lefty for Arkansas. Now the 0-1. Misses low, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, according to the stat sheet, he's making his first appearance of the year.
The 1-1. Dickinson sends it high in the air, but foul down the line into the seats and right. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Daniel Dickinson.
He's a redshirt freshman, 6'6", 235 pounds. But unless I'm missing it, partner, I don't see any statistics for him.
The 1-2. Fastball at 98, up and in. Dickinson having to bail out of the batter's box there. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and there's nothing on the scouting report either, so we're all learning together.
2-2. Misses high and outside. Fills it up to the Tigers' second baseman. Daniel today 0 for 3. The Tigers have been successful. Leadoff men reaching base. Here's a payoff delivery. And a line drive smack into left center field. Making the wide turn is Dickinson, but he'll stay put at first base. But a leadoff single for the Tigers. The bottom of the 7th gets off to a great start. That'll bring Jake Brown to the plate. Jake Brown has had a well of a day. Sophomore from Sulphur, Louisiana, 3 for 4. A couple of home runs, 3-run bomb in the first, solo shot his second at bat in the third, was a strikeout victim in the 4th, and had an RBI single in the 5th inning. Again, 5 ribby, a career high for Mr. Jake Brown. Here's the pitch from Dietz, and a fastball strike at 95 makes it 0-1.
Boy, 7 RBI just sounds so much better. He's number 7. And it's the only way his day could get better, really.
Runner at first and the 0-1. Looking to bunt down the third base side, but Brown slips and falls. Going to be picked up at third by Robinette. And the throw to first in time. And Brown, it almost seemed like got caught up with the bat. He got his feet tangled up, went face first, maybe 10, 12 feet up the first base line. Tough break. Will move the runner into scoring position at second in Dickinson. But
he just slipped out of the box. Yeah, he just slipped out of the box. And unfortunately, he took his 4th hit away of the game because he'd have beat that out all day. That was a beautiful bunt.
That was right down the third base line. Here's Ethan Fry. First pitch a called strike from Dietz, and it's 0-1. Fry, of course, so far today, a single, a couple of walks, a 3-run bomb. He's got 4 RBI. Runner at second, the 0-1. Dietz misses low, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Ethan the hero last night with a sac fly RBI. Scoring Jared Jones, tagging up from third. Play at the plate, ruled safe. The Tigers walked it off 5-4 in 10 innings. Runner at second, 1 out. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. A pitch that dropped down low, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. One out, bottom of the 7th, 12-3 LSU leading. Dietz, the 1-2 pitch, and a swing and a foul tip held on to by Helfrich. Fry down on strikes. Retired for the first time today, and with 2 down, it'll be up to Stephen Milam. Trying to get Dickinson home from second base.
Yeah, the good Lord's got a plan for us all. Maybe this is the big hit. A little 10-run rule walk-off that we need for Stephen Milam, that Stephen Milam needs. Come out of this little slump.
0 for 4 on the day. First pitch from Dietz. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Didn't expect to see a 6'6" lefty with a 98-mile-an-hour fastball that we didn't know about this weekend, I'll tell you that much.
The 0-1 fouled back, and now it's 0-2.
Find this kind of odd, really.
Dave Van Horn in his 23rd year in Fayetteville seems to always find a bevy of strong arms.
Trick up his sleeve here.
The 0-2 just missed outside. That'll make it 1-2 now to Stephen Milam. Batting from the right side against Hunter Dietz, the left-hander. 12-3 LSU leads. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. Runner at second. The 1-2 pitch. Milam sends it high in the air, right side, foul territory, but again, that strong wind will blow it out of play, and it'll stay 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fans Capital One offering checking and savings accounts, no fees or minimums. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Milam in the game here. The 2 outs, the 1-2. Inside and high, off speed, now 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. The 2-2 pitch, way upstairs. That'll fill the count now to the monster. Dickinson down at second base. Payoff delivery to Milam. Swing and a miss. The ball gets away from Helfrich. He'll have to chase it down near the dugout and can't make a throw. However, Dickinson going to be caught up between third and home. The throw got away. Now the plate, throw to the plate. Safe sliding head first is Dickinson, and the Tigers going to walk it off again here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Tigers win. Tigers win. Dickinson came around third after the pitch got away from Helfrich. He couldn't throw to first to get Milam. He looked back at third, threw it down to Robinette. The throw got away, and Robinette diving to come up with it. Then the throw back home, not in time, and LSU again with a play at the plate walks it off. here in the bottom of the 7th inning by a final of 13-3 with a run rule victory over the Arkansas Razorbacks. Wow, 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 what an ending.
Walk-off strikeout. I swear. I love baseball, man.
One of the more unique endings you'll see in college baseball this year, and LSU clinches the series over the Razorbacks with 2 walk-offs. One in the 10th earlier this morning, 5-4, and here tonight in run rule fashion in 7 innings, 13-3. Coming up, we'll crank up the Women's Hospital Fighting Tiger 8th inning show. Tigers clinch the series. And more importantly, they even it up with Arkansas. Both teams now 17-9 in SEC play. The Razorbacks fall to 40-11. The Tigers now 40-11 with the win. Stay tuned. More